have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
It's so absurd to me. Things that you said that left a burn on me. I can't find my way without you. I can't find my way without you.
Now, wasn't that a bop, folks? That's Conroe with Somebody With You. Here on WLNG, Late Night Gang Radio. Oh my god, I'm being killed by the Whistling Man! Hey, what's up, everybody? Hi. Welcome to the stream. It's late as fuck, but we are here. Smushy Smurs Day, yeah. Hey, guys, don't have family members, like, get sick and have to go to the hospital and stuff. It sucks. It's so time-consuming in the worst ways. It's exhausting. I am barely here right now, but I'm glad to be here. Really do appreciate having you here. If you guys don't know what's going on, we'll talk about it in a little bit here. But thank you very much for joining. Best late night radio / emergency hotline. Yeah, trying to do my best. I gotta hit like the buttons on the soundboard that are like doo, 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 doo. WLNG late night. I'm that family member. Oh no. Also, let me say some hellos quick. But it's just really good to have anyone here right now hanging out. It's gonna be a good distraction for my brain. I hope that I can be the same for you. But we'll be doing some fun stuff. I'll be talking about a number of things before we move on to any sort of gameplay or anything. So we'll be like vibing. We'll be chatting. Brooklyn, good to see you here. Ephraim, hello, hi. Kim, what's good? Ty, good to see you here. Chrissy, hello, hi, welcome. Chaos, so nice to see you here. Ty, thank you also for the 6-month resub. Thank you very much for becoming a gold Eevee here. Appreciate that. Nice new shiny badge for you. Nye, good to see you here. Shark, Funky Thresher, hello, hi. Xander, how we doing? Fang, hello. Papa Word Dog, what's up? Gray Lady, so nice to have you here. Jacob, what's good? Hello, hello. If I miss you on the first time around, I'll get you the second time around. And if I say hi to you twice, you're just extra special tonight. You guys know how it is. Spark, what's good? Nice to have you here. Hello. Thank you so much, Ephraim, for the 10 stream streak. I've been awake for 62 hours. Please go rest whenever you can. Obviously, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. I mean, you can make it 72 as far as I'm concerned. But I hope that you're getting some, at least, like, relaxation time in here. Also, Mom, thank you for gifting a sub to Lullaby Books. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you. Hope that you're doing well. Thank you for the update earlier about everything Mel's going through. Nye, thank you for the 10 stream streak. AJ, hello, hi. Just stopping by to say hi. Well, hello. Banana Moon Puppy, Becca, hello, hi, welcome. Sky, real question is, does very good on camera before midnight? Probably not. You know me. Maj, what's good? Juniper, hello, hi, welcome on in. Isn't there, I mean, the voice, right? Isn't that just like, you know, special? Isn't that enough for you? Isn't that good enough? Am I not enough in all my aspects? How dare you insinuate otherwise? I love the internet because you can just take something that's completely innocuous and like turn it into the most personal attack of all time, and people will just like go along with it. It's insane. It's insane here these days. But welcome on in. Just insomnia? Oh no. Awful. Have definitely dealt with that, especially recently. It's a big flare-up of insomnia from stress. Pineapple, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I hope whatever you're going through, though, Ephraim, it clears up so you can get some good rest. Amy, hello, hi, welcome. Yo, what's up? I guess I will get on camera here. At the very least, I'll give the 10-minute believers, you know, give them a little bit. Look at that. On camera before 10 minutes. We did it. We're here. No. I love that the reaction is, like, really dramatic every time. It's like, no! Oh, Brian got on camera before, like, the 10-minute mark. Ah, what the hell? So funny. Welcome on in, everyone. Crazy times recently in my life. Just doing my best. Hopefully that's good enough. I really appreciate everyone who's been like sending tips and like gifting subs and supporting the streams when I can stream, and the VOD channel and me on social media and everything like that when I'm just like all over the goddamn place. Exactly at midnight. Yeah, look at me. I stay winning. It's all good. It happens in bouts. Forgive me if I act drunk or loopy. No, you're A-okay, please. As a precaution, you're grounded for the night. Just as a precaution, because I don't trust anyone who's sleep deprived ever, including myself. I make some of the craziest decisions of my life when I'm sleep deprived. You're so valid. Gonna lurk for a little bit while I finish up making Valentine's cards for my students. That's so cute. Chrissy, enjoy doing that. I'm sure that they're really gonna appreciate that. We love you, but why couldn't you wait another minute? This is one grounding I will not overturn. There we go. Yeah, we will look out for people who are dealing with sleep deprivation or anything like that around here for sure. Anyway, holy cow, we got a bunch of people here already tonight, even though I just went live. Appreciate you being here, showing up, even though the hours are all screwed up. If y'all don't know, oh, you thought I meant muting? No. Grounding is different here. It's where you are not allowed to support the stream in any other way except for chatting and watching. That's what we do here. Banana Moon Puppy, 135 streams is certainly a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much. I would never. Of course. Those of you who don't know what's been going on recently, Morgan's dad had a pretty big medical emergency recently. Oh my god. Yo, what's up? Sally, welcome to the stream. Also, the food ads are strategically designed late at night, I'm sure, to just make us all hungry. Always, like midnight snack vibes. Juby, thank you for the 9-month resub, by the way. I really do appreciate you lurking here. Thank you. Mello, hello. Is this thing on? It is. A lot of people are still having issues where their messages aren't showing up in chat. So again, I'm so sorry if I miss people's messages. Obviously, I can't ever read all of them to begin with, but just a heads up, if you just think that I'm ignoring you and you've been banished to the void or something, there's been a lot of issues on chat's end for being able to send messages through everyone's chat lately. So hopefully they get on it. Hopefully they update it. It's only been months, right? Don't need to be hungry at midnight, right? It's like the worst. But yeah, a couple more serious things going on here. Obviously, the schedule's gonna be a mess for a while, as long as like there's sort of medical health crises going on in both Morgan's family and my family now. Morgan's dad went to the hospital for a pretty routine thing. He was getting prepped for this like upcoming surgery that he was going to have. And while he was there, they did all these scans and they found all this stuff that was a bit abnormal, which is concerning. They're going to be keeping him there. Originally, they were going to keep him there just for a couple more days, but they decided to do more testing just to be safe. So he's going to be there till next week. But just been very heavy past couple days. We would have been, on and off at the hospital, just driving out there to go see him and keep him company and Morgan's mom company and give her some support while this is all going on. So that being layered on top of the stuff my family's dealing with medical stuff, it just like, but God, I'm stressed, man. Really grateful to everyone making any time in their own schedules to hang out and support what I do. So, like, thank you for being here at all. If I'm sleep deprived at the time and that Patreon drops, am I grounded for that, or can I get proactive consent? We'll have to do a reevaluation. We'll do an intake meeting. I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. Are you free this Saturday? Normal time. I will most likely not be around Saturday, just due to. Well, okay, so there's a scenario here. Oh, that's to, okay. Is that that was just to Mello, I'm assuming. Can you label who you're talking to? Otherwise, you're talking to me. Me, personally, I might not be around Saturday because I had to reschedule the hangout that Morgan and I have with Max and Ashley Roboto and her wonderful partner, Max. We might be going up to Canada, but now there's another forecasted snowstorm, so we're not sure if we're going to be able to make it up. And we're just going to be playing that by ear. So I might stream Saturday, I might not. I don't know. Lurking playing Assassin's Creed Origins again. Whiplash, enjoy. Thank you so much for being here and lurking. Appreciate that. But yeah, I returned with food to see I missed what's happening with Morgan. Yeah, just her dad's going through some health concerns and is at the hospital till next week. So that layered on top of the other stuff we've already been dealing with has been very, very stressful. So again, lots of weird scheduling issues right now. I'm just glad he's somewhere safe and they're navigating those complications now and not later. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was from Minty. Yeah, I figured it out. Hello, Hannah. I found out my roommate's cat trapped in the basement. Oh, no. I'm so glad that you got to rescue the cat, though. Anime Fangirl, hello, hi, welcome. I wish you both extra energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been weird year. It's just been awful. But I'm doing my best to, the days that I feel like going live, the days that I feel like hanging out with everyone, being able to do the things that I want to do, which is hanging out with everyone. I hope that I'm bringing good energy. I hope I'm bringing, something interesting. And I just really appreciate everyone being here supporting me. Down here last week, snow was perfect. This year's snow left slush. I demand compensation. We didn't get slush so much as we got just endless ice. Our parking lot and driveway are complete. They're like freaking ice slides, like ice rinks. It's terrible. I almost broke my neck earlier going out to Costco. As much as I want to be selfish and hope you can stream Saturday, you and Morgan deserve to see friends. So I hope the weather allows you to visit them. I appreciate that. We'll be around, I'll be streaming again tomorrow and hopefully a lot earlier than tonight. But again, if I'm low energy a little bit here tonight, it's just because we spent the past 48 hours at the hospital. So we're doing the best we can. Tomorrow, like I said, I might be around, but you'll at least get a Friday stream out of me. Sunday, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Most likely, though. Most likely. Currently scheduled in the books at the moment. But we'll see. I'm about to go to bed. Get some good rest. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. It's better to catch it early and start dealing with that stuff before they cause problems of their own. Though it still always sucks that it happens at all. Yeah, it's one of those things where, it was supposed to be pretty routine. They were just trying to, clear them for, the upcoming procedures, and then a lot of more concerning things were going on. So, they'll handle it. I trust medical experts most of the time about these types of things, for sure. So, we'll see. We fell on my head walking down from my porch this morning. Yeah, it's scary out there. Please be safe. Hugs and prayers for Frank. Thanks for the... thank you. Thanks, Mom. Happy Valentine's Day. Appreciate you. Love you. Lurking as I do chem homework. It's crazy I started watching you when I was in middle school. Now I'm in my second year of college student. Sure feels nostalgic to watch your stream. So I appreciate that, Brooklyn. Good luck with the homework. Oh my god, chem in college. God, I never got to college level chem. Sending my best wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's your stream. I just show up to cause chaos. Stream when you can, and I'll be here to support. Well, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Hope Morgan's doing well. Parasocial requesting a streamer to give her a hug. I've been giving her a lot of hugs, for sure. Appreciate that a lot. I'll definitely be passing on all the well wishes. Everyone's been really kind over on her Discord as well. And again, just anyone who's very understanding about all the weirdness with the schedule. Thank you for... again, continuing to support what I do. It sucks because, we're not the world's, this is not, a plea for anyone to do anything, but it's, we're not, the world's, we're not, 1%ers, right? We don't make enough money to be able to, take a ton of time off. Otherwise, we would probably just have, taken, a full week off to be with loved ones. But we're really, really appreciative to everyone who still supports the stuff we are able to put out. Thank you very much for that. That means the world. Y'all don't know how much of an impact you've been making just by being around, keeping the Discord active, interacting with me on socials, interacting with Morgan on socials, coming to our streams, showing up for other content that we make. Y'all are just so great for that. Truly. Thank you so much. Nettles, welcome to the stream. Hello, hi, welcome. That's the point of doing all the prep scans. Not fully the same situation. Give me a second to just read this in my brain. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, like I said. Thank you for just summarizing what I said. How much time off would you be able to take if someone donated 100K? Probably a year, at least. I don't know, New York State's expensive, but, we'd be able to take a decent chunk of time off. I wouldn't take... This is the thing, though, is, it would free up my schedule to take care of the priorities I need to take care of, so they're taken care of, and then I'd be able to just, chill and, stream when I wanted to and, make content when I wanted to. I wouldn't be, fully inactive, right? But I'd be able to, space out things, a lot more, so much more than we do right now. And it's one of those things. I don't want $100,000 to come from this community, because you guys do so much already. You being here just hanging out, helps me out a ton. But I want to fleece a fucking company for that. Back in the good old days when, a company would pay me $10,000 to go out to California to do, a hosting event or something, or, an early access thing. I miss those days. I want to take the money from the millionaires and the billionaires. I don't want to take it from you guys. You guys are the other 99% with me. I want you guys to save up for yourselves. I want you to be able to buy the things you need. I want you to be able to take care of yourselves. That is like kind of a part of our like class solidarity, right? Our tax bracket solidarity. Companies can afford to do that stuff. They should be doing that more. So I got $1, only 99,000. No. Y'all are wonderful. Like, I appreciate it. It's like things like, you know, sub count and whatever. Like, we set the goals we set because, like, these are the things that, like, help me keep a roof over my head. And that, to me, is, like, I don't ever need to be, like, living large. Like, I have in various moments in my life, but, like, I don't have to do that all the time. I'd rather just, like, vibe and have fun and keep things the way, like, you know, as chill as they can be. If everyone in chat donates $1,700, no, God. Kays, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Very reasonable, yeah. Twitch does monthly recaps now. Apparently, I watched your stream 71 full hours in January. I didn't even know. I haven't gotten a Twitch recap. What? I haven't got a monthly recap. Why do you get one? I watch streamers sometimes. I think I talk about this a lot. I think my least favorite thing about being a content creator is because I'm constantly doing my own work, you know, dealing with back-end stuff, talking to companies, doing whatever, being live, making the actual content itself. I have so much less time these years to watch my own friends' content, and that kind of bums me out. But I try to catch it whenever I can, you know? Potato, hello. CJ, welcome to the stream. Bad news, I'm still sick. Oh no, Nettles, I'm so sorry to hear that. Haven't gotten a monthly recap. I guess you're just extra special. That's wild that you're just like, it's not an email, but it says Girbeagly January recap. I can see my own stats for your stream specifically. Oh, weird. Very odd. Wild. You had a wart frozen off your finger? Oh my God, one of my favorite stories my sister and I have is the time my dad, who, you know, is a practicing doctor, brought home, the shit that they, why am I blanking on what they call the shit that they freeze warts off with? He brought a thermos of it home, which I don't think he was supposed to do, to freeze a wart off my sister, but for some reason he chose to do it in the kitchen, and we were like, this is the wrong place to do, why are you doing this here? It's really weird. Eliza, hello, hi. It's streamer specific. I've been getting check out your stats as a Girbeagly, RIP Mika, Treasure X Trove viewer for a hot minute. Oh, cool. Maybe I just don't pay enough attention, you know? Liquid nitrogen, thank you. God damn, I should know that. I was literally just talking to Morgan yesterday when we were in the hospital, because I was like, every time I'm in a hospital, I'm reminded of how much pressure my dad put on me to become a doctor, and how I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And but I know all this medical shit as a result of him like prepping me to become a doctor, and that I just never ended up jumping into. I had a plantar wart when I was a freshman in high school and went to the shadiest woman ever to get it removed. The back alley wart removal is wild lore. That said, tonight again, we're keeping the vibes pretty chill. It's obviously late. It's already past midnight my time, so I don't know how long I can be with you, but tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to stream as well. Just again, crazy stuff going on medically with everything. Morgan's family, my family. Thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you for all the support. It's been a scary, weird time, and I draw on community a lot for strength in my life. I was telling Morgan, you know, I haven't always been supported by all the people who I would like to have been supported by in my life, and I've created this incredibly powerful and strong found family and like community out there, and you know, all my friends that I have now through like doing content have become so important to me. All the community that I've gathered has been just so awesome for me. So y'all just showing up here tonight, hanging out, like, thank you so much. God, it feels so good to hang out together. Really do appreciate it a lot throughout all the hard times. She put Novocaine on my foot. Oh my God. that's really, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's interesting choice to go through with that procedure, but also I could see how it would work. I could see how it'd be effective, but also like, yeah, that's interesting. Finally got my prescription of propranolol for my POTS. Hey, that's awesome. Morgan's been dealing with some really bad POTS flare-ups recently as well. But I'm really, really happy to hear that everything's going smoothly with that, and that it's something that I hope helps the symptoms. Yeah. We fucking love you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, seriously. Thank you. I was a child. Yeah, that's insane. NT, hello, hi. It's so nice to see you here. Hope you're all doing all right tonight. We're doing as well as we can. Stress levels are through the roof recently, and it's just been... I don't think the human body or mind is really supposed to be under this duration of stress, so... we're just, again, really grateful to everyone who's here to, like, vibe and chill and have a good time. Both Morgan and me for both of our communities. Like, thank you for showing up for us. Y'all are just beautiful people. Potato, thank you for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate it. First time I had some on my legs removed, they just stabbed them with the wooden ends of Q-tips? Wait, what? That's not gonna remove a wart. Did they come back? I feel like they would have. I joined stream while still basically asleep and am now kind of awake, and can I just say that was a trip? Y'all are so sleepy. So sleepy. I hope that everyone who's tired gets some good rest. Like, seriously. This has been a hell of a year, and I'm really, like, genuinely proud of everyone for surviving the horrors. Just gestures at everything. We're almost to the freaking weekend. And I'm glad that we got a battleship full of, like, really cool people here. Like, really grateful. Again, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that was going on. Morgan and I just went to Costco, actually, earlier today. It took a little bit longer than we wanted it to, just because it's Costco. So it's, you know, a bit overwhelming as far as, like, just the process of getting through the store. But we wanted to stock up so we didn't have to go out very much. So we were doing that, but it was kind of nice. While I was at Costco, a lady came up to me and was like, "Excuse me, ma'am," like I was holding a product she was checking out with her friend, and she goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you know if these are good?" And I looked at her and started talking. And she went, "Oh my gosh, sorry, I didn't mean to, misgender you." And I was like, "No," I was like, "You can call me ma'am. I feel very pretty. I'm not wearing makeup. I feel very pretty. Thank you."
How the hell? Can't believe it's been 3.5 years.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Fallen, for 42 freaking months. That is a long time. That is so many emotes for Justin to read. Thank you. I love hearing, like, the freaking absolute cacophony that comes out of Justin whenever there's all those emotes. Thank you so much for 42 months. Appreciate that. It's not my fault you went live at my bedtime. What am I supposed to do, miss your stream? You are, ma'am? I appreciate it. This is what I look like at the store. This is just, I don't know, is this girl? Centennial, thank you for the 51 months. Thank you. Damn, that is a long time, too. Thank you, everybody. Can we get some hype and some pride for all of the long-term resubs and everything tonight? I really appreciate y'all sticking around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gender euphoria when someone misgenders you correctly, right? Yeah. I was just like, yeah, hey, whatever works,
Excuse
right?
me? Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
I do
Mommy?
the fluid
Sorry.
thing because it's
Mommy?
like, no one can actually misgender me. I'm just whatever I feel like. Very girl, very cute, very mindful, very demure. Thank you. Thank you for the mommies as well. Oh my god, stop. Thank you. Centennial, thank you for the 7-stream streak. I also have this. Heck yeah, I appreciate that. You spoil me. Should wear cat ears at the store? It's funny because I don't know if it would be insane to see someone walking around with cat ears. Sister Honey, welcome. But I've been thinking about, like,
Excuse me?
trying some makeup
Excuse me?
looks out.
Mommy? Sorry.
Mommy?
Mommy?
We'll see.
Sorry.
But it's kind of
Mommy?
nice to, like,
Sorry.
not need them,
Mommy?
I guess. I've been getting called ma'am and miss, like, a ton recently out and about. It's kind of nice. It happened at Costco, please. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Abby, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, thank you for being here. Maj, that's cool that you got all that going on. The Awooga sound effect. I know, I love the Awooga. It's fun. It's from Turning Red, which was a movie that made me sob violently when I watched it. It was just like a very cute Asian diaspora, you know, multicultural kind of movie about like a girl, you know, coming of age story, which is like, oh god, it was so cute. I liked it a lot. I wear my golden cat ear headband out all the time. Okay, listen, you're built different then. Maybe I just have to like buck up and do it, right? Love that movie. I know, it's cute. It's very, very cute. Turning Red changed my life. It was very good. Again, as someone who grew up with not a lot of like positive Asian media, where a lot of Asians were always used as like a punchline or like some kind of like racist joke or stereotype, it sucked growing up that way. You know, the only people I really had to look to were like kung fu like actors like Jackie Chan and whoever the hell, like Jet Li was like around, Bruce Lee, all those guys. Outside of that, it was pretty negative stereotypes and portrayals in media. So to be in sort of this like, I don't want to say golden age, because obviously a lot of work needs to be done, but like seeing stuff like Everything Everywhere All at Once, Turning Red, like all the stuff with like people getting more into like ethnic like Asian foods and like culture is so cool to me. I love seeing that. It's a little bit of cognitive dissonance to be like, wow, people are like in love with this stuff I got made fun of for growing up. But really beautiful to see a lot of people start to just be more open-minded and embrace stuff. So yeah. Cute and too real for a Disney Magic Girl-esque movie. It kind of was one, right? Turning Red was so cute, it was. It was so good, I wish Toronto was real. Oh my god, one of my favorite cities. Wasn't one of the friends supposed to be Boo from Monsters Incorporated? That was like a fan headcanon. But, you know, I like the theory behind it. I wish that they would start connecting more of their universes, like, canonically that way. I think that would be a really neat thing, you know? Progress is still very real. It's so appreciated. Absolutely. Fallen, enjoy the lurk. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love this era of children's filmmakers creating movies that reflect the years they've spent in therapy. Like, honestly, though, it has to be so healing to so many of the people who work on, like, DreamWorks movies and Disney movies and whatever. And, like, regardless of what you feel about the companies themselves, like, all the billion-dollar corporations are evil at the end of the day kind of thing. At least the people who are creating the stories, writing them, animating them, putting a little bit of themselves and a little bit of us into those movies is just, God, it's so beautiful. It really is. I agree with you completely, Ephraim. I think that it's so lovely to see people heal through any presentation of art. I love feeling included in a message. I love feeling like, hey, that's gonna heal my inner child as well. Like this thing that someone has brought to life. I just think that's like the most beautiful idea of whimsy and joy that anyone can share, is telling a story that is meant for them but can be applied to others. And like this is an important aspect of me. Little kid me would have wanted to see this when I was younger. I don't know, that's just so cute. That's so beautiful. So I love all the Pixar cinematic universe series. There's a ton out there, right? But yeah. Hannah, is that the Four Town song? Four Town for life, you know? Have you heard one of the newer K-pop bands, Big Ocean? Now, I don't really listen to K-pop very much these days. I'm mainly into girl groups, mainly just because I wish I could be one of them. They're a deaf K-pop boy band. That's cool. That's very awesome. I love to see that kind of inclusion. Korea's like a little bit behind on some of that stuff, but there has been a big change in the youth culture there, trying to push for more inclusivity and more intersectionality, and that's a really cool thing to see. You know, people aren't being like punished for their views as often as they used to be back in the day. It's still like a big like social stigma to do things outside the status quo there, but they're really working on like a lot of stuff. Four Town for life, yeah, I dig that. That was a fun little group. It's like cool because I don't know, it's retroactively because Turning Red was like what, taking place in the 2000s, the height of like American boy bands, where pretty much every boy band in America in the 2000s were just all white boys, gelled up hair, whatever. And it was kind of neat that like retroactively they made Fort Town like a multi-ethnic group. Like I thought that was great. It was cool, and it changed nothing about like the vibe of them, right? They're very good. That's awesome. I do love that. I want to see more of that. I mean, there's been a big uptick in like LGBTQ plus youth groups out in Korea. There's a lot of pushback about certain aspects of like societal acceptance of things, which is wonderful to see. People being able to voice their opinions and fight for their own inclusivity and their own identities. There's a lot of stuff being done with like mental health. Like that's an aspect of Korean culture that needs a lot of catching up. They're a little bit, and by a little bit I mean they're very behind in some aspects. But they started a lot more like neurodivergent inclusivity over there. Like ADHD, autism, things like that are being identified and being accommodated for a little bit more, or not like villainized or considered like these like weird stigmatized things. There was a lot of like media that started to, and it sort of romanticizes it a little bit, but like they kind of need to do that first, and then they'll like rein it in, and hopefully there's like a good balance of things going on with that. I'm really glad to see it, honestly, as someone who has been around for a while. Monitoring my own culture, which is another funny thing, by the way. Some of you saw this on social media, but I was when I was in Costco today, they have those people. If you've never been in Costco, one of the things that they do is to make sure you're not like stealing hundreds and hundreds of dollars of goods, is they check your cart against the receipt that you get at the cash register. And so we were walking out, and this Asian dude walks up to our cart, and he to check our receipt and like verify it with what's actually in our cart. And what ended up happening was he was like, "Oh man, you trying to butter me up? I see you got like kimchi in there. Oh shit. Oh you got some ramen? You got some ramen? Ah, sick." He's like, "Are you Korean by any chance?" He's like, "I'm Korean. I'm a Korean adoptee." And I was like, "I'm also a Korean adoptee." And he just went, "Oh, dude, annyeonghaseyo," and like it was really nice. We had a little back and forth about it. He invited me to a local group of Korean adoptees in Western New York who meet up and like explore culture and talk, about like the language and the food and everything like that. And I was like, this is really cool. This is really neat. So like, what a wild like coincidence though on the way out. Really happy to have that interaction. Rakalov, thank you for the 7-stream streak. I appreciate that. I'd rather be romanticized than unwelcome. 100% Centennial. Yeah, there's drag queens in Korea now. There always has been. It's just drag itself, obviously, was normally played up comedically or used as a way to obviously put down others. And the nice thing, I very much like how it's used here often, unfortunately, still. The butt of many jokes, still to this day. So they're fighting on their own turf, and it's nice to see that because, again, I grew up, learning about Korean culture and just how conservative and closed off it was, and to see a little bit of wiggle room, maybe not as much politically, but socially, is at least the start of something. It's a flame that will be fanned, will just continue to grow, because that's what needs to happen, right? Because it's not like we don't exist. It's not like we go away. It's not like we are not here. In our societies, we're still here. We're here. We're queer. That kind of adage, right? But yeah, this is so wholesome. Yeah, it was such a beautiful little interaction, and he was just really enthusiastic. And I don't know, it was just a nice thing to be able to talk about with someone who gets it like 100%, right? So I love that. Romanticize sounds like a gentler way to say fetishize or exoticize. To me, neutral tone, no judgment in my statement. Yeah, and you're allowed to have that opinion of it, because at the end of the day, we cannot control how Korean society thinks or what their government does or anything like, or their media companies do. But again, for me personally, romanticize is probably the best, most accurate description of how their media treats things. A lot of people might have seen like the K-drama Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Beautiful step in the right direction for semi-accurate autism representation there. But still not very realistic. It's still a K-drama. There's still some aspects of it that are fluffed up for sensationalized media. But at the same time, they don't do that shit. It's like, that's breaking rank for like a media company to do that. I missed that aspect of the you're fine. You said you're going on like 3 days with no sleep or whatever. So please understand. I get it. You're fine. You get the pass. Mom made a new friend. Yeah, I did. It was cute. For real though, sounds awesome. Sounds like it was nice to have someone who has a similar experience. It was, yeah. Yeah, we out here. No, you're good. Again, it's one of those things like Korea's exploration of mental health in general has normally been, oh, you have depression? Here's a pill. Therapy? Nah, we don't really do that here. Just like you have to keep being a good worker. You have to keep giving back to Korean society. You have to keep from being like a public, spectacle. So, you have anxiety, you have PTSD, you have depression. Here's a pill. That was Korean culture towards mental health until like semi-recently, and they've started to embrace a little bit more progressive mindsets, and I really am glad to see, even again, if the portrayal of certain things is being romanticized, at the very least it's now on people's radars versus pretending. They didn't even like call autistic people autistic. They were much more offensive about it back in the day. And it's really nice, very, very nice, to see that kind of not being something they sweep under the rug anymore. Again, just as someone who's grown up witnessing, observing all of this my entire life. So, yeah. I have to drive this weekend, 27 hours with 6 pets and my friend Eric. Oh my gosh. Again, hopefully you get some good rest before that. I've been on road trips, sleep deprived. It sucks. It's nice to see some progress, right? It's the thing I always talk about, right? Like, we have a million things we have to do better here in this country, in the U.S. A million, especially now. Probably 1,000,001 things now. And at the same time, I've gotten to see society change over the almost 40 years that I've been alive. And I will say not everything's good, but some things are better. The needle did get moved in the right direction in a lot of different ways. And Korea is just like anywhere else. They got their own handful of good things and bad things. And as someone who's sort of like viewed both American and Korean society my entire life, I'm happy they're talking about things. They're finally talking about things. They're taking things more seriously, like marginalized people. They have a long way to go, just the same way we do, but it's getting slowly, slightly better, It reminds me of the Pedro Pascal SNL skit. My son does not have depression, he just likes the dark. Yeah. Over a million? Wait, I feel like I missed something. Over 1 million? Is someone giving me over $1 million? Thank you. Jeff Bezos, thank you for the $1 million, which would not even make a difference in your day-to-day life. Thank you so much. Mello, get some good rest. Thank you. Thank you so much for vibing. But yeah. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, delayed by Costco, delayed by just very low energy. Morgan and I have been getting such little sleep with the stress of what her dad's going through and what my sister's going through with all their medical stuff. So again, really appreciative of everyone hanging out here tonight, wanting to yap, wanting to catch up. Thank you. Called Robert Iger. See, honestly, Bob Iger, any of those fucking assholes, they should be giving out way more money to people. As we know, that's how we're in this mess. So, romanticized to me sounds like idealized version, like This Is Perfect and Easy versus fetishized is chased after, typically a sexual romantic matter. I think like we're getting too caught up on the terminology of it. I picked a word that kind of just described it in how I described it, right? But I could be like giving the wrong impression by using that word, because I doubt if you were like, hey, how do you guys think of like autism over there? I doubt anyone would be like, oh, there's this like perfect version of autism over here. I doubt it would be anything like that. It's more of like, from an outside perspective, I would view it more as an unrealistic romanticization of it for sure. And again, I'd rather have them do a little bit of leaning into the positive portrayal of it versus what they've done for centuries of not even acknowledging it exists or stigmatizing it to the point where it's demonized. Like, oh, you don't act like the rest of the people out here in Korea. you should be socially ostracized. You're disrupting the peace and everything like that. So, yeah. I was honestly still on race, ethnicity, and nationality. I missed the entire part about mental health and developmental disability. Oh, no, you're fine. Again, I know where your brain's at right now because when I was younger, I had really bad insomnia, and I used to go to like a sleep therapist, and they'd be like, "When's the last time you slept?" And I'd be like, I slept, because I was like 8, right? I was like, I slept 3 days ago. And they'd be like, why are you awake? I'd be like, I don't know, I can't sleep. And then I'd just like at some point zonk out and sleep for like 20 hours. And my parents were obviously very concerned about that. And as I got older, fortunately that went away, but I very, very distinctly remember what it felt like to be like right on the edge of collapse from sleep deprivation. So Ephraim, please don't, everything you say right now, yeah, whack 'em up, everything you say right now, you're fine. You're A-okay. Completely understandable. All good was just clarifying the general difference, at least how I understand them. Yeah, and here's the thing about language, right? And this is why I always like make fun of pedantic and like obtuse people, right? Is like, if you get the sentiment and you focus on like the wrong aspect of it, like, yes, I get it, we're neurodivergent, that's what we all do here. But also, if you're like fixating on it for too long, like, just move on. It's okay. It's all right to just move on and like get to the meat and potatoes of whatever conversation we're having. But that's totally fine as well, Centennial. No one was being disrespectful or anything. Y'all don't have to clarify or defend why you said something. You guys are great. I wish mine had went away. Yeah, mine flares up again. Obviously, over the past couple years, I got my PTSD evaluation and diagnosis, or CPTSD, I guess. And a lot of it comes back when like I have flare-ups of stress, like right now. So it's pretty stinky, but you know, we're late night gang. We got we got things to do at night anyway, so we're all here. Insomnia is wild and so rough. It really is. It's pretty terrible. Insomnia gang. Yeah, Liz, it's the worst. I have sleep anxiety. I get so anxious about not getting enough sleep or good sleep. It keeps me up. Gotta love my brain. Yeah, it kind of sucks that a lot of anxieties do that, right? It's like, oh, I want this thing to go well and be beneficial to me. So now I'm going to self-sabotage it, right? By like overthinking it and getting worried about what if I don't get enough sleep or whatever, right? So I lie in bed with my eyes closed. That's what I've been recommended because nothing really works and they're very hesitant to put me on sleep aid at my age. So even if I'm wide awake, I just lie in bed and shut my eyes. Good time to work on breathing. Square breathing, stuff like that. Absolutely. I try to do the same. Morgan's been really good recently where I have a lot of panic attacks at nighttime when we're trying to sleep. And I get very anxious and restless, and she's been really, really good. Because that's just like when my brain spirals. The world is quiet, the world's asleep. I start having like some crazy, oh man, I better beat myself up right now. I better remind myself of what a giant piece of shit I am and how I don't deserve any of the support I get and blah, blah, blah. And again, working on that in therapy, so doing better with that these days than I normally do. But Morgan's been really great about reminding me like, hey, you know, some square breathing, do your square breathing, do your breathing exercises. And every time I do it, I calm down a little bit. So I'm the same way. I like to focus on my breathing when I can't sleep as much as I can. I nap, I don't sleep. I lived that way throughout like my entire 20s, honestly. Excuse me, oh my gosh. I was very much like, I used to intentionally do what was called biphasic sleeping, which if you don't know what that is, it's where you sleep for a little, like a couple hours. You wake up, you stay up for about an hour-ish, and then you go back to sleep. And it ends up totaling like 6 hours of sleep versus like the typical 8 they recommend or whatever. So you save like a couple hours, you get up still energized because your body was able to hit REM faster. It's a whole thing. It's kind of a pseudoscience. It doesn't work for some people. It works for other people. It's not a given. I don't recommend doing it unless you research it a lot. But I was doing sleep psychology at the time, and I went, why the hell not? Let me try this. So I did that in college. I did that in my 20s a lot to sort of keep my schedule really active. I'd like wake up at like midnight, do some work for an hour, and then go back to bed. It was really weird. But I basically just survived on naps in that way. So not the worst thing to do, but also like, you know, like get sleep when you feel tired, when you can, right? I watched a drama once where the whole show is spitting in the face of depression, which sucks because it had some of the most artistic scenes I've seen in a long time. Like, even small positives are progress. Yes, absolutely, Nye. I agree. Yeah, biphasic sleep. But yeah, Liz, it's a hell of a method. It really is. One positive thing about Insomniac episodes is generally I'm in giddy delirium by hour 28. Before that, though, I heard too many sounds and now I'm a bit. Yeah, no, I feel you on that one, Ephraim. I'm like, I'll hit the wall where I'm just like, I hate everyone, I hate everything. I'm about to combust and freaking go nuclear. And then every now and then I'm like, I don't know, I'll get past that hump and everything is funny. I'm in a great mood. I think I'm having the most creative thoughts of my life, and then I like go back to them when I'm like well rested and I'm like, what the hell was I on, dude? So I'm exactly the same way. I looked into that in my 20s. Yeah, that's the time to like where your body can handle like biphasic and stuff. So yeah. Do y'all have insomnia or delayed circadian rhythm compared to the general population? I have a mix of both. My theory, and they've actually done a lot of research in psychology about like international diaspora, which I am. Someone from a different country who's living on the other side of the world in a different time zone than when I was born and when the 50,000 years of my ancestors were born. So I'm like on the opposite end of the earth. I'm 12 hours, 14 hours away from what I should be on historically schedule-wise. And there's a lot of studies that indicate maybe me being a baby from Korea, regardless of routine, my natural circadian rhythm is more attuned to that. Because I am a night owl. I like staying up all night. I like, I don't have to like sleep during the day. Or I don't mind sleeping during the day kind of thing, right? Like it feels more natural into my rhythm. So it could be a big thing that is a factor for that. Yo, what's up, Tito? Best online advice I've ever gotten that helps me sleep through my anxiety is not to trust the thoughts you had after 10 p.m. It's very good advice. Definitely works for a lot of people. Like a lot of like positive self-think, I think is really beneficial for people because it does start that like pattern, right? Where it's like, oh, I'm having this negative thought about myself. Now I'm familiar enough with the pattern of positive self-think that's going to pop in and be louder than the voice telling me the bad stuff. The problem is my trauma is so deep that there's nothing I can. It doesn't work that way for me. I wish it was that simple for me. When I juggled 3 jobs, I often worked 4, slept 4, etc. Yeah, it was actually exceptional. It works great for so many people. It was like one of the best things I ever did for myself in college. Was biphasic sleep. So yeah, same kind of vibe. That's fascinating. Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense when you think about it, right? Is like, it doesn't have to be nature versus nurture. There's like a lot of evidence for both intersecting and intertwining in a lot of how we do things. And for me, being someone who was born on the opposite side of the world, being here now, when I just did, genetic testing the other year that was like, yeah, your ancestors in Korea have like lived in the same area of Korea for like 50,000 years or whatever, like tracing you all the way back to like the Mongolians, that kind of shit. I don't know, man. It kind of makes a lot of sense where I'm like, I'm kind of fighting my natural rhythm, but at the same time, I do live in America. I do have to kind of fucking make it work. So I might as well try what I can to make it work as much as I can so I can keep participating in society in any sort of meaningful way. I think I've delayed because I always end up back at late nights when I'm not in a routine where I'm not forced to be up early. That's fair. A lot of like neurodivergent stuff ties into that. ADHD, gets in the way of like a natural sleep rhythm. There's so much. One year, one of my specialties was sleep psychology, where we studied the aspects of the brain. We studied not just the psychology, but like the bio science, like all of the like neuroscience stuff, all the neuropsychology stuff that is involved in that. It's really fascinating stuff. I definitely recommend people to like read up on all of it if you have any interest in it, because it's cool to figure out like how our brains work and like why certain parts of our brain do what they do, right? I think it's really neat. My body went, why biphasic sleep when you can do no phasic sleep? Yeah. Yep. Struggle with revenge wakefulness, reclaiming my time. I mean, fair. No, I need to do that a little bit better because I am the same way as what was being described before, where like, if I don't have to get up early, I just will not. And then I'll wake up late and I'll go, what the shit? I wasted the day. I wanted to do these things and now I don't really have the time to do it. And it like bums me out and it actually like feeds more into my depression. So it's like I'm trying to shake myself out of that schedule personally. I'm giving myself grace because I'm dealing with a lot of grief with, you know, all the stuff going on with my sister. But you know, I talk about this stuff at all because I hope I'm being a better role model for people than I am treating myself. So I'm making the effort at least. I want people to know that. I don't want people to like worry about me too much or anything. Like y'all are so wonderful for, again, even humoring these conversations for as long as we tend to have them. I watch and listen to stuff when I try to go to sleep because I have something to focus on. My brain can't do self-loathing if it's able to think. So that's my thing. Is I try to read or I'll play like my Steam Deck or like a mobile game. Or we'll put on like the TV and just have like some background noise that kind of like distracts my brain from falling into that cycle. It's a very good way to essentially use dissociation to your advantage, which I think is a smart thing. You know, like not everything that is labeled like this is a symptom or a condition or whatever has to be a negative thing. I think the moment that I had a switch flipped for me in therapy was my therapist was like, you know, you always talk about your ADHD like it's a bad thing, and of course it can get in the way for certain things, but it can also be your superpower. You're going to have those moments where you hyperfixate on something and you go, oh man, but I want to keep, I set aside just this block of time to do work, but I'm really focused and I'm getting some fulfillment out of doing this task. Maybe I'll do a little bit of extra work. And she's like, use that momentum, use that moment to like, use that ADHD to like focus on the thing that like, you know, the other 75% of the time you're gonna not want to engage with because you're gonna be burnt out or whatever. And that was like a really cool way to like flip the narrative and be like, it's not a positive or a negative, it's just an aspect of who I am. So I do that with ADHD a lot where I'm like, oh man, ADHD, you know, it can help distract me if I'm having like a rough time, or it can help me focus on something else that will be more beneficial for my brain to focus on. And I don't know, I like that aspect of it. But every now and then it does get, yeah, I get like the anxious ADHD brain where I think I go the what if routes through my brain, which never serves anyone, right? Because you're just making up scenarios that haven't happened. It's good to be prepared. It's bad to be certain something bad is going to happen. ADHD has so many advantages to the hunter-and-gatherer society: attentive, easily drawn to novel stimulus, shift sleeping. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't all have to be bad. I don't think that anyone should be, again, like we were talking about earlier, we shouldn't be working towards stigmatizing or romanticizing things. We should be working on having these things that we have to live with, that are aspects of our, you know, mental illness or our conditions in neurodivergent conditions in general, that are just aspects of who we are. Everyone's different, that kind of thing, right? Morgan and I just finished the movie Paddington for the very first time, and the main message of the movie is, doesn't matter how you look, or if society doesn't think you fit in, or anything like that, you're you at the end of the day, and that is a wonderful thing, that you are you and you are different, and it's okay to be weird compared to someone else, right? And who doesn't have the same issues you might have. And I love that message. We both cried violently. It was such a beautiful thing to hear, especially right now when people are being pushed kind of towards the margins of things. So it was just like a really nice thing to be able to deal with, right? So ketamine therapy helped. Wow. I used to administer ketamine to rats in a lab. It was my least fucking favorite thing about getting my degree. I ended up actually dropping out of the program because I was that course, because I was like, I can't do this kind of lab work anymore. But yeah, I've seen the effects of ketamine on a lot of things, and yeah, it can be very helpful for some, for sure. Definitely not a new idea, but do any insomnia havers listen to ASMR to help them sleep? My friend does. I have a friend who listens to ASMR to sleep, and he swears by it. For me personally, it's like, I don't know, sometimes like the wrong noise happens while I'm like about to drift off, and I'm like, ugh, that one like gave me the ick, and then I'm awake, right? So radical empathy, yeah, is life-changing for sure. I agree. That's what we're all working towards, I think, at the end of the day, right? Is just being as accepting of not only each other, but ourselves as well. Part of empathy, you know, is being able to see yourself in others in some sort of way, or at the very least, just understand the core emotions that we all have, right? And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think that's a great goal. I think we should all work towards that kind of thing, for sure. So, yeah. Due to trauma, a whisper will wake me up faster than literally shaking me and making loud noise. I've been there. Yeah, I understand that for sure. A friend of mine has done ketamine therapy, and it was insanely helpful for their specific situation with treatment-resistant depression and other things. The treatments we have today are kind of wild. We have so much variety compared to even when I was studying psychology. Like, I try to keep up with a lot of, like, the psychological journals and stuff I used to read and study when I was in, like, higher education. And it's just wild. Like, stuff that, like, we dreamt about having access to, we now have access to. You know, the sort of studies, the sort of funding, that kind of thing that's going on. And it will be a better world, hopefully for the next generation after us. Like, we're going to keep doing the best that we can to leave that positive imprint. And I think, like, even having discussions like this, I mean, the people who are younger in this community, those of you who are, you know, a bit older, who have lived a little bit more of life, I hope you understand your part in all of this is just being here tonight, talking about stuff like this is going to help a younger person look into something that they might not have thought of looking into before, or feeling included in and seen and represented, knowing they're not alone, especially if they're, you know, from a background where they're not getting the kind of support that they need. A lot of us didn't get the support we needed, and instead of making it turn us into these bitter, jaded, terrible, apathetic people, we went, no, I'm going to try to become the adult that, like, younger me would have needed. And I think that's an aspect of this community that's just really strong. So, like, thank you again for just, like, being a part of that. These conversations are always so respectful and so good. I just have a lot of hope for the future. Those brain scans to check which antidepressant would work best for you. Wow. Yeah, absolutely crazy. And it makes sense though, right? Like, we've been studying the effects of, like, certain parts of the brain, certain chemical interactions within the brain for decades. And now finally all of that, that research is coming to a head, and that's wonderful to see. So, microdose illegal drugs. This is a joke. Do not endorse this without a medical professional's input. It's one of those things again, you know, like, I'm not here to encourage any sort of off the beaten path activity with any sort of legal stamp of approval as a content creator, but at the same time, if people are exploring their own sort of approaches to things, you know, like, you do you, just don't leave a paper trail. Don't post about it on the internet too much. I will never judge you for what you do, because I will hopefully never know that you do it. I remember when my finance teacher asked the class if we'd ever heard of boyfriend ASMR sleep aid. That would be so much immediate, horrible, cultural, societal whiplash for me. I wouldn't be able to I'd be like, you are on the, you need to just go, please just teach financing tonight. Please. On the topic of things related to neurodiversity, fuck my lack of, oh my god, I'm going to struggle with this word. I know what it is. Proprioception. I hope I'm saying that right, but god damn it, I do not like not being able to read. I found a random paper cut on one knuckle on my right hand, and I just found another one on my left, and it feels older. Oh gosh. I got S&T, which is a version of transcranial magentic stimulation, and changed my life. They really told my brain to get healed, and it started trying. Hell yeah. Well, again, we have so much more technology that our parents or grandparents, everyone did not have. And so many different methods, so many different alternative paths for healing ourselves. And God, I was like, yeah, what's magentic? I was like, I haven't heard that. Electromagnetic, okay. Transcranial electromagnetic stimulation. Oh, I have heard of that then. Because I was like, oh, is this like a new thing I just didn't ever hear of? That's dope. I personally don't do meds anymore because all the meds I've tried made me numb. I was finally like, I would rather deal with I'd rather, yeah. No, I feel you. It's a personal choice that you get to make between you and your doctors and your therapists and stuff. We have no say in it, so again, no judgment here. How did that get there? When did that get there? Oh, for bruises and you're talking to yourself. I got it. I was like, where did what get where? Yeah, that's Morgan. She'll just wake up with random bruises sometimes. All my friends also who are on estrogen keep telling me that estrogen causes them to bruise way easier. And I'm like, oh, good. That sounds awful. Just mystery bruises all the time. But Morgan gets them all the time. Like, it's crazy. She'll just, like, get out of bed and have, like, a bruise, like, somewhere random. And she'll be like, what the fuck? How did this happen? It's not like she, like, hits herself in her sleep. I don't, like, ever go onto her side of the bed too much. It's really weird. Anyway, chat. It is almost 1 a.m. I don't know how that just happened, but 1 hour just went by of just gabbing. Wild. Y'all got any good news for me? I would really love some with the state of my life. I would love to take some good energy out of your good news. If you have any to share, please feel free to do so, as long as it's something we can all comfortably enjoy together. Feel free to congratulate each other on the good news. Sorry, I have an ulcer on the bottom of my tongue right now, which is making me not speak well. But, yeah. That makes sense, because going on T, I felt bumps much less. God, the male advantage, right? Unreal. Trade gender euphoria for bruises, right? Even if you're on estrogen-based birth control, you take minor damage easier. Oh, God. I'm gonna get nerfed, dude. My kitty had a vet appointment today, and she's now a normal weight. She went from 11.6 to 9.7 pounds in 1 year. She arrived to us overweight. Oh, that's so lovely that she's, whatever routine you're putting her on or anything like that. Juniper, that's lovely, lovely, lovely to hear that she's healthy. Good stuff. Good news, I showered and washed my hair. Let's go. Hell yes. A little bit of self-care. Got to be feeling fresh now. Good news, I got to game with a friend for the first time in a long time last night. I love that. Funky, that's like one of my favorite things to do, honestly, is just offline gaming with some friends, catching up, chatting about stuff, state of the world, whatever. Or just like having fun, losing yourself in like a gaming session with a buddy. Yeah. I don't actually remember if I shared my good news on Monday. I don't think I did. I'll have to read it and let you know. Good news, I have a Valentine. Hey, have a wonderful Valentine's Day then. Good, for Valentine's Day, again, I'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3 so that you guys can watch my Tav romance members of the party, and that will be our Valentine's, lovey-doveyness. Morgan and I don't ever really celebrate Valentine's on the day of. We've always been like, we don't want a limited menu in a restaurant, and, you get cheap discount candy the day after, and then you also can, like, make reservations easier. And we decided that years ago, and it's worked out beautifully. Because, like, who cares about the date at the end of the day? Good news, I managed to jump a car on my own and felt like a badass. It's actually, like, such a weirdly, like, empowering moment when you, like, do stuff like that, right? Love that. Tomiko, hello, hi. Good news, I get to see Hozier in my favorite place ever. Oh, man. I love when he sings about little deaths. It's really cool. South Lake Tahoe in August is going to be the best vacation. I'm so hyped. Have so much fun, Tito. Good news, I'm starting to get over whatever the sickness is, and my fever broke an hour or so ago. Let's freaking go, Liz. Happy to hear that. Hope you get some good, like, normal rest now. Good news is that tomorrow's Friday, and my honeydew is ripe, so egg and avocado on toast with a drizzle of hot honey side of honeydew and a cafe latte for breakfast. Oh my God, Becca, that sounds amazing. Good news, I showered and cleaned my living room. Let's freaking go. A little bit of self-care, a little bit of decluttering your environment. That always helps the brain, right? Good stuff. Good news, I'm seeing my wife in a few days, traveling to see her for a week. I also bought a ticket for a con next month, so excited. Whiplash, have so much fun. Oh my gosh, enjoy. Good news, I'm almost finished cleaning out the rental house. I found the tangible proof that I worked for Carrie Underwood, and a longer story incoming. Okay, wild. That is very, very wild. Glad to hear, though, that you were able to, like, I'm glad that the, like, cleaning out process is going well. The prepping, the travel, all that, you're figuring out. Hopefully the sleep gets added on top, right? Good news is K-Pop Indiana organized a photo card buy, sell, trade event 20 minutes from me. Went, and not only did I make a lot of money, but I made a freaking friend. Hell yeah, local friend who likes K-pop and is in my age range. We have been messaging. They're also non-binary and autistic like me. Well, I hope that they continue to check off all your good boxes and you guys continue to bond over some fun stuff. Hell yeah. Love hearing that. I mean, that's local community right there, right? That's the stuff that, like, I like to encourage, is going out into your local community, finding the people like you, right? Good news, I'm officially a teacher now and not just a student teacher. I started this week, and even though it's already tiring, I'm so happy where I am. Chrissy, very, very proud of you. Like, seriously, that's awesome. That is incredible. My sister is a teacher as well, actually for their Spirit Week and their, like, pep rally that's upcoming because the school found out that she has cancer and announced it to her kids. Her kids suggested to honor her during the pep rally and for Spirit Week. So they're all going to be wearing teal at the school, which is her favorite color. They're going to be doing like fundraisers to help out with her medical bills. They're going to just be, they all made like t-shirts and stuff to like honor her. It's a really cute thing. The difference you can make in a kid's life by being a good teacher, Chrissy, is amazing. So thank you for doing that. Truly. Love that. Got my second interview next week, getting jitters. Tomiko, good luck with that. Hey, getting the interview, especially the second one, that is a huge foot in the door right there. That is like, you know, some people don't even get to that stage. So, like, congratulations. I hope that it goes well. You being nervous about it is a good thing, though. It means that you care about it. It means that you're going to probably do a lot better than someone who, like, thinks it's in the bag. You're going to kick butt. Good news in the novella. All right, let me read this in my brain quick. Oh my god, Shiny Melodic is such a pretty Pokemon, also. Oh, that is... Oh my gosh. That's so cute. What a nice mentality, too. I love that, Ephraim. That's wonderful. Really love that. Like, you making someone else, like, just have something fulfilling happen to them. That's so lovely. Good news, I finished some dope cross-stitch pieces that I really like. Hell yeah, let's go, Nettles. That's beautiful. I heard, okay, give me 1 second to just read this. You heard someone talking about autism, you whipped your head around and said, I also have autism? Dangerous in Indiana, I'll say, but I'm glad that it worked out. Never underestimate good teachers. They make all the difference. They really can. It's been wonderful because just the outpouring of support towards my sister, you know, unfortunately, things like cancer are pretty common. And you don't always hear about people getting like a huge wave of support in the wake of it, right? Of a diagnosis. And knowing that my sister's very cared about, she's appreciated, she's got a lot of kids that she's made a difference of, you know, in their lives. And like, it's cool. It's so cool. He doesn't know that he's not going to pay me for shipping it to. Oh my God. I love doing that. That's like, every time I hire Slade, one of our mods here, for those who don't know Slade is the reason that we have like the branding on this channel of all the like emotes, most of the emotes, a lot of the graphics that we have on the channel in general are from Slade. Has made a just permanent imprint on sort of like the vibe and the energy of this community and its presentation. It's like every time Slade is like, I'll go like, hey, raise your emote prices, by the way. You should be doing that. And they'll go, oh, okay. And then what they never know is I'm always going to add a big tip on top of it. Every single time. They're like, oh, you don't have to give me like a tip then because I like raised it more than what it originally said. I love surprising people that way. It's like the best thing to do to good people. So yeah. Good news, speaking of insomnia, my partner Rain's currently finally sleeping after 3 days of little no sleep, and I'm so glad. That's going to be me tonight. After 2 days at the hospital with Morgan's dad. Morgan and I are like in constant updates about the health stuff. It's just like, oh my God, we're going to pass the fuck out tonight. I know it. That's wonderful to hear. I'm so glad to hear that Rain is sleeping. I'll try not to be too loud so that I don't wake Rain up. Lady J, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Excited I found it, knowing I was about to randomly make this guy's day. I mean, what a great moment of happenstance, honestly. Teachers really are the best. Papa Bears is a teacher. Oh, I'm not being forced to write this. A big bear claw over your head, ready to swipe if you say the wrong thing. Loves the point. Yeah, I agree. Yo, what's up, Paxton? How we doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. And to all who participate. If you're alone this year, please know that a lot of platonic love's being sent to you, through this community. A lot of people here care about you. Whether you understand that or not, that's kind of like your own personal journey to accept. I'm not here to force you to do that or be responsible for healing you enough to make you do that. But the fact remains, people here give a shit about each other a lot. People want the best for each other here. So really, really nice. Very, very nice to be together with good people in platonic love, for sure. Very beautiful. Random possible good news for people. If y'all deleted TikTok and are in the US, it's back on the App Store. Yeah, if you're missing the app, for sure. It's a good way to go support Morgan if you want. We don't know what's happening with it, so you might want to support her as much now as you can and roll with her wherever she goes. If it needs to change, we'll see what happens, though. We got my other good news. I'm doing onboarding to be a substitute teacher at the... Oh, you did tell us about this, but that's awesome. That's really cool news. That's very, very good. I hope that goes really well for you. Love you all parasocially. I mean platonically. Nice. I don't know if this will make anyone here laugh, but in the living world role-playing I'm in, my lesbian character has a gay boyfriend. The other player and I don't know each other. That's wild, actually. Very, very wild. Gave me a laugh. I actually did paperwork for it now. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. Very happy to hear about that. Very, very good. Big platonic starchy hugs for everyone. There we go. Hell yeah. This is a community for a reason. People call it a found family for a reason. Y'all find each other. Y'all have supported each other through some really genuinely hard times. There's like a lot of like weird shit going on. And it is a lot easier to weather it when we go, holy shit, I'm not alone. This horrible thing just happened in the world, or this awful thing happened in the government, or whatever. It's nice to know, like, I'm not alone. I got other people there who are fighting the good fight, or who just want to distract me, or, like, lift me up and remind me, like, hey, this sucks for all of us. You're super valid in how you feel, but also, we're not giving up. We're going to get through this shit together, and we're going to be on the other side and be like, shit, man, we did that. I love that. That's real love. That's community. Again, that's like real. That's it, chat. Hey, thank you so much for all the good news. Definitely lifts me up every time I get to read some. I've been watching the digging game. Honestly, hearing that there's like a horror tag on it and maybe it will play into stuff. Obviously, I don't know anything about the game, but that it's mainly relaxing as Power Wash Sim. I kind of want to try it. We can definitely set that up as like the next tip goal after this one gets hit. So yeah, we about to smoosh. Yeah, we are about to smoosh. So for those of you who don't know, tonight we're gonna be finishing the epilogue of Smushy Come Home, which I think is gonna be really fun and cute because it always is. And then oh my gosh, after that I'll see y'all tomorrow for Baldur's Gate 3 for Valentine's. So that we can have my tab be an absolute get right into whoever she wants, right? Mika, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. What was Mika doing tonight? Let me know. If you're brand new here, please read the rules so you don't get timed up by me, a mod, or Nightbot. That would really suck. Because we're just vibing, having as good of a time as we can. Hi, streamer. We're here to support you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Then pay me money. No. Can you imagine if I like greeted every raid with like, oh cool, new viewers. I bet you guys haven't like spent your money on me yet.
Cheers, love.
That'd be so fucked, right? Goose, I will toss you into the street right here and now. I promise. I will metaphorically kill you in my brain. Goose, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. The most aggressive response to a tip ever. I was playing Avowed. Oh my god, yeah, it's so good. I've heard it's amazing. You know what sucks? I had the opportunity to get early access to it, and I just, like, boofed it, because just shit has been a mess for me on my side lately. I'm sad, but I'm excited to try out the game whenever, it's out. I don't know if this will be too much, so totally fine to be deleted, but does anyone know why they want to call Greenland Red, White, and Blue Land? Or are they naming it after France? That is not too much at all. Honestly, like, fuck that. It's just insane, dude. This is the mentality of people with too much money, though, is they just think they can buy anything, which is annoying, right? Just so stupid. It's very, yeah, Looney Tunes villains for sure, though. That said, they're naming it after stupid. Yeah, more money than sense is never a good way to be, honestly. I agree. You can always risk the current administration. It's always morally correct. Absolutely. And also, I will always be dead naming the Gulf of Mexico and Greenland. I'll let you know. All right? I've been seeing so many posts about the only things that you can name. Yeah, just like I said, yep. It's the only time it's ever acceptable, right? Ace, what's up? Good to see you here. Oh, yeah. Raiders, by the way. Holy shit. I didn't do my typical raid greeting because I'm just, God, running on fumes these days, truly. Hi, welcome. Please read the rules so you don't get timed out or anything like that. We're about to jump into the epilogue of Smushi Come Home, which is a cute little indie game I've been playing about a little mushroom. I beat the main core part of the game, but there was like a whole nother chapter afterwards, so... just didn't want to bring bad vibes. Not bad at all when we're like laughing about shit like that. You're fine. You're good. But yeah, the Gulf of Mexico is its chosen. That's true. Honestly, that makes more sense. That makes way more sense, right? It wants to go by Gulf of Mexico. It's been going by Gulf of Mexico. They're trying to force it to have like this other name. Like, ew, yeah, right? The symbolism there, right? It kind of lines up with what the hell they like to do. That said, if you don't know me, what's up? My name is Brian. I'm a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, voice actor. I do everything. I play AAA games. I play indies. I open up Pokemon cards. I do cosplay. Welcome on in. A little bit of a late start here tonight, but I do appreciate you being here. Thank you. Truly. One map in Spanish, one half was translated as the Gulf of Stupid Gringos, the other half was Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. When Raiders don't support streamers. No, we're not leaning into the money jokes here, only because I know there's a couple people in my community that would absolutely lean too hard into it. And they'd overcommit to the bit. And the last thing I ever want to do is pressure anyone to give me money. I want people to, again, what I do is a service to you. It feeds my belly with food and pays my rent with good vibe. No, god damn. See, that's like even too sarcastic shit. No, I am of the firm belief that if you think, like, if you want to kick back and watch whatever I do for free for your entire life, what the fuck? I can't control that. I'm glad you're here. Your support. I could have 0 viewers right now. Like, you guys are allowed to just like chill and kick back and whatever. But like, if you want to tip, if you're like, wow, that was a worthwhile like stream or whatever, I want to tip. Like, or I like what's being said, I want to tip. Like, that's your choice. I never want anyone to feel like that's something that's like needed to be done. So. Signed unigender. Signed at conception. The Gulf of America fake place. Hashtag the grift. Yeah, hashtag the grift has just been acting too nice about wanting to accept people's money. It's actually reverse psychology, which has forced many of you to give me money. Yeah, it's right. That's the mind control powers I have, guys. Don't mess with me. All right? I have powers. The bit, I can't resist. I know. Listen, it's great that Mika rated us, because Mika is one of my favorite friends of all time. By the way, if you don't follow Mika, please go do so. Oh my god, I haven't done any of my like typical like reading Raiders stuff or telling the community. If you don't know my friend R.I.P. Mika, Mika is like one of my favorite human beings alive. Truly one of the funniest humans I've ever met. I'm doing this thing again where I'm like human over and over again, like I'm not a human, like I'm a fucking alien. Escaping Roswell. Mika is one of my favorite people in the world, and speaking of someone who can't resist a good bit, who can't not participate in a bit, that's Mika. So if you like the fact that I do that a lot as well, that I overcommit to bits and I just keep a joke running for like 20 minutes beyond when it died, you're gonna love Mika's streams. I guarantee it. Not saying that Mika uses a joke until it dies and then keeps using it. That was a bad way to describe her content. She does it better than me, and it's funny the whole way through. There we go. Does that make sense? I heard we were giving you money. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Becca, you're someone who's perma-grounded here. You know that. We're giving... No, you're not giving me money. You guys are technically giving me money by watching. I get a little bit of ad revenue every stream, which is nice. Paying so many people for a very secret project that no one could possibly predict for the very subtle context clues I dropped in the Discord. I am, like, genuinely really grateful for that. Like, God, I wanted to buy a Yuna cosplay for so long. And I think that's so sweet. Like, truly, thank you. Like, since the moment I saw Yuna, I was like, I wish I could be her, right? I think she's just so pretty and fun as a character, so it's very sweet. Thank you. Oh no, Mika absolutely does that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Brian is totally also human. I'm... Now that I'm like, yes, I am and agreeing with it, it sounds less human to do that. Like, it should just be, I shouldn't have even read that, right? So I love the way that you committed so hard to the WoW bit and almost got yourself kicked out from the Neat Dude hardcore server. Oh, where I was pretending to be a Republican who had infiltrated because no one knew my character's name. So I was just like, hey, any other real patriots in the Neat Dude, in the Wife Guys Guild? So what do you guys think about, like, border control? Like, it was just so fucking bad, dude. But hey, in a way, I was going undercover to see if I could get someone to show their true colors, and then we would kick that guy out instead. Hey, what is going on? I don't know. What is going on, ever? So, you gotta put together that damn staff yourself. I will. I'll make that work. God, it has been a dream of mine to be Yuna. So I will make it all work. Hello, fellow humans. Stop. I'm clearing out the depression hole corner of my room. I hope that's going well. I really do. No, easiest way, you know, easiest way to figure out if there's some dissenters on Neat Dude, right? Is just play the part and see if we can find them and get those rats out of there. Anyway, chat, you guys ready for some smushy? I've been yapping your ear off. Stop, 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 stop. You're not allowed. The bit was over like 5 minutes ago. What are you guys, R.I.P. Mika?
Committing to the bit of social panhandling / J.
Thank you very, very much. Becca, thank you for the 5. Social pan... It really is digital panhandling. I remember years ago, I completely suffered ego death when a fellow content creator was like, yeah, so streaming is just digital panhandling, and if someone thinks that you did a good enough job, they'll probably throw you like $1. And I went, oh yeah, streamers aren't shit. We're fucking just weird little guys, right? It is what it is. I don't take myself seriously, like, at all about a lot of this shit anymore. Thank you, by the way, Centennial. Thank you so much, Becca. Good God, y'all are very, very kind. We'll get more Freddy Fish going when that goal gets hit, and after that, I guess there's a game about digging a hole that everyone wants me to play, so we can put that up there as a tip goal as well. Smushy ain't never coming home. Took too long to go through, so I missed the bit. God, comedic time. You guys gotta really work on your, like, tight 10. That's all I gotta say. You gotta have them ready to go. You can't just, like, can't commit. I'll respect the fact that you and Becca committed so hard, even though, like, the ship had sailed. I'd rather have you commit to who you really are and, like, what you really wanted to do than, you know, not be true to yourself, right? A weird little guy without making content. Yeah, but you could be, like, an even weirder little guy that lives inside of people's screens if you make content. Don't forget about Final Fantasy X. Oh, I will not. Trust me. Who's doing what? This is not me. Don't. Guys, I am actually, like, sleep deprived enough tonight that, like, I will start questioning who I am. I won't really. That's a joke. But, like, I go through a crisis of identity sometimes. I'm like, wait, I didn't send that. I didn't send that. Thank you to whoever just sent $10. That was not me. Oh, God. come check out my stream tomorrow. Honestly, Sky, how many times have I told you and the other mods that mods are allowed to self-promote here? You are always allowed to self-promote. You're buskers, but buskers make art whether anyone gives them the money or not. We do. Are you insinuating that the stream is art? Because, my God, I implore you to go seek real art. Guys, if this is art, if what I'm doing is art, what the hell is... I don't know. What the hell is someone else doing out there?
Sound of my cock, my meat, my schlong, my tiny little ding-dong goon. That makes me feel good. Come into me now.
Hey Raiders, welcome to Girbeagly.
Hannah, thank you for the gifted sub to Cream of Men Soup. We gotta make sure that that account is always subbed, obviously. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the 360 bits. Yeah, if you have not been thrown into the deep end in this community yet, you just had your head held underwater for a little bit by that alert. Thank you very much, Ephraim, for the 360 bits. Yeah, go follow Sky, everyone. Thank you to whoever just gave a shout out to Sky. Cream of Men, listen, the lore is so deep on that frickin' joke. I don't know. Do I have the strength to re-explain it? I will while I set up Smushi, alright? So, long ago, in the hills where I grew up, no. Long ago, we were playing the game Layers of Fear, the horror game about the crazy go-nuts alcoholic painter who was kind of mean to everybody. And by mean, I mean he was kind of crazy. Crazy bad guy. He was a bad guy outside of his craziness, I should say. What am I trying to say? I am an alien, I guess. Y'all have determined that I'm an alien, so I guess I'm just going to say things like an alien would. Anyway, where is this fucking going? Guys, this has been a hard week. For those of you who are rating in, both me and my partner both have family members undergoing extreme medical emergencies at the moment. So we've been like in and out of the hospital with them and dealing with stuff and really exhausted from everything going on. So if I seem a little bit strange, know that this is me normally, but like ramped up a bit. But yeah, I used to play Layers of Fear, which I do need to get back to beat. And there was there's a part of the game where there's like a whole bunch of like portraits of like, I don't know, old dudes, just like old white dudes, like aristocracy looking motherfuckers, right? And they are at one point like covered in white paint, I think. Creamy George Washington. Yeah, so one of them I thought looked like George Washington, and I called him Creamy George Washington because he had all the white all over him, and it became like a running thing. We also sort of tied it into like getting over it, how the dude is just like in a pot. He's got to be like a man who's just stewing. He's just like the cream of men soup, right? Chrissy, get some good rest. Thanks so much for hanging out. And as a result, people started finding the most cursed usernames on Twitch and gifting them subs if they related to cream and men at the same time. Which, go figure, there's more than one of those. So yeah, that's the lore. I hope that made sense. Great. Wonderful. Never wanted to hear those words in that order. It's very funny you say that, as if this is the most cursed thing that's happened in this community.
Punch me in the boob! Hello, Girbeagly,
Oh my God.
and Raiders.
Hello.
I'm pleased to announce my third month subscribed to this channel.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
It's me,
as
Egg
always.
Slut.
It's me, Slut.
A wonderful breakfast food chain. Thank you. Appreciate that. Whichever one of you is role-playing another account here. Illegal, by the way. It's identity theft. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good God. All right. We have a new mushroom we just found. All right. Have this new mushroom. Hygroseba miniata. About this mushroom, typically referred to as the vermilion waxcap, this small mushroom shows itself well with its vibrant red-orange colors. Like all fungi, this mushroom uses enzymes to dissolve its food from plant or animal material. Since fungi do not convert the sun's energy into food, they're more closely related to animals than plants. That's right. They'll eat you. They'll eat your goddamn dead body, chat. Smushy notes.
Hang on a sec, you're telling me I use these enzyme thingies to make my food? I just thought I was magically absorbing food. Dang, really learning a lot about myself today.
Cute. Lovely. Allergic to mushrooms? Fair. I don't prefer them. As I've gotten older, I like them a little bit more than I did when I was younger, but I normally order without. And a lot of the times, like, the waiter will be like, do you have a allergy? And I'm like, no. Okay. Can a mod ban Xander for like 4 years? Like 48 months is like a pretty good number. 4 years is probably good. Thank you for the level 3 freaking hype train. What the hell? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. If anyone got a gifted sub, please make sure you're saying thanks. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. What the heck? Thank you. Allegedly, I'm only allergic to the ones I've tried. From my pedantic friend Chris. You're like, thank you. Very helpful, by the way. Jeez. Actually, Brian, I suddenly don't feel like I can mod for the rest of the night. Why? Because I'm allergic? Because I don't like mushrooms? What's going on? Why are you not modding? Do you understand how important you modding is right now? Hey, as my good friend Ethan sometimes says, you will never not matter. Found a ring of truth. Is the truth inside this gem? I'm so confused. I don't know what this is. Probably have to give it to somebody. I refuse to ban Xander? Oh, so you refuse to keep the community safe. I see how it is.
Pee due to boredom.
Okay, well, now you have to ban Centennial as well. So double duty for you as a punishment for defying my wishes as the god of this channel. Centennial, what the hell? Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Why would I hang up my sword over mushrooms? I also hate mushrooms. Spot reclaim. What the hell? Thank you very much to both of you. Can't even find Xander or Centennial. They're so slippery. Who's this guy? This guy's got long legs and arms, kind of. Holy shit. When we were over at my parents' house last Friday, Morgan and I stood back to back because my family didn't believe that her wingspan, like her arm length, is like abnormally long. And I also have stumpy arms. So we stood back to back and stretched our arms out to show them. And it was like a full hand almost. Morgan's arms are longer than my short little arms. My little baby arms. So funny. Yamanaka, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. So I should not be making fun of this long mushroom. This is what Morgan would be in the mushroom galaxy. So I'm definitely not Centennial. Who dat? I don't see them in chat. Can't ban them. This is a coup. This is a coup. I recognize this pattern. This is bad. Guys, if someone from my mod team approaches you and says, hey, do you want to overthrow a streamer? Just don't engage, okay? You'll put yourself on a list that I will keep note of. And then you'll have, like, throttled internet or something. I don't know. I missed good news. So good news, I have job interview tomorrow for a position that meets my physical limits much better, and it's my birthday on Saturday. Congrats on the job interview. I hope that it goes really well. Also, happy early birthday. Chat, what is that? No! Chat, don't! You have so much to live for. Oh, God, the humanity. No. Yeah, chat down. Someone type, no! Like the better TTV emote. That's my favorite one to see. I love it. It's good. What happened? What did I miss? Everyone who's ever even thought about giving me money is being banned permanently right now. That's what you're seeing. That's definitely what's going on. Unionizing against streamer tyranny. Is this a walkout? Salutes for the vanished. We're dying. Ah. The snipers.
Due to boredom.
Snipers. False hider. Yeah. What? Xander, you already gave 5. Don't you know the rule is once you've given 5, you can't give 5 again? Sorry, you just broke the rules. All right. Well, Brookie's here too. Brookie, can you ban Xander for? All right, 4 years was kind of harsh. Maybe like 372 days. That's a good amount of time. Thank you. Xander, thank you so much for doing that. Too bad it's going to land you in jail. All right. We have a cute mushroom talking to me, probably.
Oh, hey there, little guy.
Look.
Jesus, that scared. I don't know why that scared me. Thank you so much, Fallen, for the Legibitiqua. I appreciate that. 732 is divisible by 3 if y'all even care. God, I love doing that with numbers. That is definitely... Oh, I register high on a lot of scales. Yeah, if we do get the levels... If we beat the level 5 hype train, some people could join the Gritty Goose 1%ers. If you don't yet have Gritty Goose, it's my favorite emote that a friend of mine, A Burrito Art, created for Twitch. It's a really cool emote of a goose in a pretty cool dance move. So, yeah, Gritty Gooser 1%ers, you can flex in chat if you'd like to. But also not a requirement, okay? Me and Xander, listen, I didn't get to see the rest of your message. I'm not going to read it now because you have defied me and, it's, you know, it's, how dare you? How dare you? Chat, 150 subs. We're not doing 150 subs tonight. Oh, man. Join the 1% is a crazy thing to write in this community. What the heck? Ephraim, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I dare easily. You dare to dream. Unreal. In this society? Grinning goose, yeah.
You out hunting for green crystals too?
Kinda. I guess I've been collecting them a lot lately.
Yep, same here. I thought they'd be a lot easier to find, but I'm struggling. I started searching for some this morning. So far I found about 5. What about you?
I kinda lost track after the first 100 or so.
First 100?
This is me when Xander gave 5 additional subs. I said the first 5? What do you mean you already gave 5? If everyone in stream right now gave 1,000... Whoa!
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched!
Whoa, okay. Wait, what? You freaking fricks!
What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
In that case.
Why? Like, what? Thank you so much, Egg Slut, which I have no problem saying because I love their sandwiches. I love your sandwiches. Thank you so much for the 69. What the hell? That is a lot. That is so much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. It puts us close to more Freddy. It does. It should put us very close to more Freddy, if not to Freddy. Thank you. Good God. I'm here to vibe and play Mushroom Game and talk about, I don't know, just fun stuff with y'all. Thank you. Like, y'all are so great for that. That's so nice. That's very generous.
Break out the L word.
What the heck? Also, Hannah, thank you for the gifted sub to Druxy Deity. Druxy, if you happen to be here, make sure you're saying thanks. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sub badge. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to try really hard not to get canceled. Oh, my God.
Nice autism.
Why are my bit alerts getting me?
From the autism store.
Funky Thresher, thank you for the 300. I love that one so much. Oh, God, where's my brain? Thank you. Y'all break me every time. I don't know how to think. Thank you so much. I will really do my best to do my best. I know that sounds redundant and silly to say, but, like, I mean it. I really hope I can keep providing, like, a space for people to just be themselves and get along with each other and enjoy whatever's happening. Like, thank you. I'm going to try really hard not to get canceled. Hi, liberal. Yeah. Some perfect timing. We can get to Freddy, and then we can make Bree dig a hole in the dirt. Yeah, that's true. What kind of leverage could I potentially get in exchange for 3 That is a lot. Asking for a friend, would you play a horse girl game? I already owe y'all a horse girl stream. I was... Listen.
Cheers, love.
Thank you so much for the 131 bits. Appreciate that a lot. Gritting Goosers, I'm so sorry you won't have any new members join you tonight. But I hope that some of y'all got some good level 4 emotes. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I owe people Horse Scroll stream. I was going to set up the spreadsheet on like a Google Doc that the whole community could access of all the stream incentives that were earned. I don't remember some of the old ones that I already crossed off on my original list, but I'm going to put up the ones that we've done that I remember or have on the list. I'm going to have the ones that have already been earned by you with like brief little descriptions and everything, so people know what actually has been earned by the community, and that way we can all keep track of like what I owe you and hold me accountable as well for that stuff. But I do owe a horse girl stream, which I think that will be actually very fun. It'll be a very, very fun thing. So yeah, it was already 3. Wait, what? Well, good God, like, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you're giving your friend some work, too. That's cool. Gaggle of geese is correct, I believe. Wait, what are we saying? Is it a flock of geese? It is a gaggle of geese, right? It is a gaggle. Because that's a funny word. It's like giggle, but it's not. Why did I make that 3rd grade observation, dude? But yeah, I'll be making the spreadsheet soon so everyone knows what is owed. Thank you, everybody. Again, thank you so much for the support.
How did you even find that many? I've kind of been exploring different forests all day. These crystals are pretty much everywhere. I'm so jealous. You're living my dream life right now. Hopefully I can get there once I collect more green crystals. What do you mean? Well, I've heard rumors of this one forest in particular. They say it's very quiet and peaceful there, and everything's covered in a blanket of snow. I'd like to see it for myself and start exploring from there. Oh, I think I know which forest you're talking about. It's pretty far, though. Yep, that's what I've heard, too. But I found a way to fly there. You can fly? I wish, but no, I cannot fly. I did find someone who can, though. They offered to fly me anywhere. They just want some green crystals for a ride, so I'm on the hunt for them. How many crystals do you need? I still need about 75 crystals, so I got a ways to go. Sounds like it could take a while to find that many.
I'm gonna give them. I'm generous. Thank you all. Speaking of generosity, like, genuinely, thank you so much for everything. Y'all are so kind. A goon of geese? No, we are not. Nope. We are not spreading disinformation so people think that you call it a goon of geese. I cannot. The fallout of that would be insane. Me patiently waiting for Inscription because it is not the time for horror, but good Inscription might. I will be playing some, like, more creepy-ish games soon. I really want to do Sorry We're Closed. I want to do that one. I keep seeing they're going to be adding that to console soon. So, right now it's just on PC, right? But they're going to be adding it to console, and there's going to be, like, new modes and difficulties or something, more content, which is cool. The devs are even doing that for a port. But I really want to play that. Everyone says it's very good. And I watched a little bit of a trailer about it, and I was like, oh my god, it's kind of cool. You can cancel the 10-2 ones if it's too much. Oh, absolutely not. I straight up own bikinis and things. Like, you're fine. No, I mean, you're not overstepping at all, Ephraim. That's very considerate of you to even say, though. Thank you. A goon of cat. No, a goon of cat.
I've been collecting them all day. It sounds like you need them more than I do. So you can have 75 of mine. Wait, you're giving me your crystals? Yep. Now you can go off exploring like you wanted. Wow. I wasn't expecting this much kindness from anyone today. But this is like a dream come true. Thank you so much. No problem. The snowy forest. I'll actually get to see it now. It's very beautiful and kind of cold, but worth it. I can't wait to experience it for myself. What is happening?
Bread makes you fat.
Anna, thank you. What the heck? Haguna Mataka? I hate that that's like forever on the VOD now. Like that name is like popped up on the screen. Thank you for the gifted sub. Mataka, if I may call you that instead of the first part. Enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. Ah, God. What a world, what a universe we certainly live in right now.
But before I do, I want to give you a little gift I found. I thought it was some sort of glider at first, but let's just say I did the opposite of gliding when I tried it. Anyways, you're welcome to have it. Found a sacred streamer. That's me, guys. I'm the sacred streamer. Worship me as a god, for I'm... I can't even joke like that, because there are, like, some people who, like, want that to happen.
Ugh, good lord. Chat, I know we won't see it for a couple weeks, but I sent a truly cursed TikTok to media review. I want you all to be pre-warned. Good. We have to keep the balance alive. So, yeah, it does look like a Pikachu tail.
Ooh, very sacred and mystical-y. Again, definitely not a glider. Don't try gliding with it and fall into your doom like I did. But it seems important, so you can have it.
Thanks.
No problem, friend.
Okay, so what? What? What was that? Very sacred and mystical. Okay, well, we'll probably have to, like, add it to something. There's a big treasure chest. I'm gonna go there with the key I picked up.
Looks like something's missing here.
And it will probably unlock this.
Am I supposed to put some...
Okay, well, apparently the key won't unlock that. That's sad. Sad. I feel gaslit. What it to happen? You are a leader and savior. What do you mean? Listen. Or what is happening is what I think you meant to write, right? I don't know. I don't know how to read anymore. It's Zeus's bowl. God damn it, Percy Jackson, right? Oh, there's some crystals in there. Anyway, what was I saying again? Leader and savior is insane. God, I hope y'all have some, like, better, more varied content to watch on the internet. Besides me. I don't know everyone's favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor. I actually haven't had Ben & Jerry's in a really long time, but, God, I'm trying to think. I like a lot of their dairy-free shit. I really do. Wait, I feel like I just missed something. Oh, despite my tummy's objection. Yeah, for sure. I feel ya. New cult just dropped? No. No. There is one I'm dying to try. It's only at Target, though, so I gotta go. Well, I'm all about trying new flavors of stuff, for sure. I haven't been shopping personally at Target recently. Not that I'm here to tell everyone they're the worst if they do. Oh, I have to build a key? Build-A-Bear, move aside. Oh, by the way, I saw a fucking TikTok about the adult Build-A-Bear shit y'all were telling me about the other day. Like, I finally saw it. It was like someone posted like a buff teddy bear that Build-A-Bear's TikTok had put up with like some caption about like, do y'all like hairy bears or something? And I was like, okay, you know, good representation for some communities out there, wonderful. But also like, when did this start happening? When did this become a thing? I like that I get to use all my tools in this, isn't neat? Because I am a tool. And we did it. It was more vanilla than I expected. Wait, I'm trying to think. Here's the thing I don't like about, like, I like creative, fun names for products, like, but whether it's ice cream or makeup or anything that has, like, a funny, interesting name or a Fall Out Boy song, I'm forgetting that shit in, like, 20 minutes, dude. I do not have the brain for that kind of thing. I wish I did. Why does it still feel homophobic for them to say that? Build-A-Bear secretly pushing, like, a hateful, bigoted agenda, but doing it secretively by appealing to the actual demographic would be an insane con. Oh, man. Honestly, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand. I know that, like, well, I understand why it happens because it's, like, MAGA people are fucking idiots, but, like, good God, dude. Do you know what an easy grift it would be? To just be like, of course we're allies. Buy our shit, right? And then secretly just funnel all the money to, like, a shitty organization? I don't know. They don't think big enough. They don't think creatively enough because they're just used to, like, blind hatred, right? It's fair. I unfortunately have to do most of my shop. Yeah, again, I'm not here to judge anybody. We have to survive. Not every area has options. Is something that people forget a lot about. Sometimes you are like, the closest grocery store to me is 45 minutes away, and it happens to be this grocery store, right? You staying alive is important. You know, we got other people who are hurting the bottom line or doing what they think is morally right in all these situations. So don't beat yourself up for that kind of thing. As long as, you know, and you can be discerning in other ways you engage with your spending, right? I wish Ben & Jerry's would bring back my favorite cinnamon chocolate ice cream. God, that sounds like an actual amazing combo. Gobs of cinnamon bun dough, spicy fudge brownies. What the hell? That's diabolical. I want that now. Holy shit. Hey, I can't drive or walk to in a grocery store. If I can't find someone to help, I have to order online. It's so much more expensive. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. That's the reality for a lot of people out there, you know? Salvation Army is that, at least our local ones. Yeah, it's... Oh, I built a key. Salvation Army. What's in this? I don't know why, even though this game is very cute and kind and thoughtful, I for some reason thought it was going to jump scare me with like a Jack-in-the-Box. I don't know why. They can't keep it up because they don't have the acting skill. Yeah, yep. I've been an animal rights and liberation person for a decade. I take mental health meds, and FDA requires animal testing for it. If I'm not alive, I simply cannot do anything. Right. Jacking the Box. Shira, hello. Excellent way to be known in chat. But yeah, no, to your point, honestly, Ephraim, that is my mentality, is like, unfortunately, we live in a hellscape controlled by people who will always be richer than us, incapable of really doing too much about that. So the option is, like, stick so hard to what you believe in that you die, and then you can't be helped to anyone, or you use your critical thinking skills to go, what can I actually do? What can I, you know, meaningfully engage with? What can I pick and choose in these scenarios? And so I can keep living and keep pushing for a better future where people don't have to worry about this kind of shit, right? So I agree with that 100%, Ephraim. There's literally only so much any one person can do. That's the other thing, too, is I really hate the performative nature of activism these days, where people are like, oh, I saw that you posted that you bought groceries at Target, so you are the most fucking evil person alive. What? I thought Target was the most evil people alive in your mind. The person who's like, hey, I had to buy groceries because I'm gonna fucking die of starvation if I don't, is not, like, corporations will always do infinitely more damage than the individual will. That's not to say not to be mindful with your shopping and spending habits, but also, like, fucking insane to put that back on an individual who, like, even if they made every correct choice for their shopping, their spending, they're still not gonna make the full impact that you're trying to unrealistically, like, hope that one person from, like, Idaho does or something, dude. I don't know. Last week I had an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's because my cat laid on my chest and legally I wasn't allowed to move. Oh, well, you did it the right way. Yeah, and you didn't want the ice cream to melt. I've been there. Listen, I remember I bought Halo Top, and, like, the first time I tried Halo Top, I was like, wow, this is a lot better than I thought it would be. And then I ate the whole pint in one sitting because it was just good. Sometimes you need a little treat. Friendly reminder from a fellow poor, learning which store or place has the cheapest options is quite beneficial to know. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, smart shopping is really good. Not everyone can do every single thing, and no single person can learn about and remember every single thing they're supposed to do from someone who is very behind on the target thing because dissociation from the world. Yeah, and that, again, that's okay. I think that people need to not destroy themselves or each other when, at the end of the day, if we ultimately want the same thing, like, to keep the real enemy in mind, to keep, like, the actual opposition in mind. Food deserts exist. Yeah, absolutely. Again, I've shared the story before. I've had double digits in my bank account before, to the point where, like, my bills overdrew my bank account. And that series of my life, I did things like dumpster diving to find food. I lived in a food desert. I didn't have a lot of options. I didn't have transportation to get to the store. I had to do what I had to do when I had money to shop at like Walmart, which like has never been a good chain, or the founders have never been good people, right? It's really one of those things. Like, I don't know. I deeply relate to anyone who struggles. But at the same time, two things can exist at once. And if you are educating yourself and being mindful for a scenario where you don't have to rely on that thing that might be a little bit of a gray area, like, that's a good thing too, because then when you have the opportunity, you'll be able to pick something else. You'll be able to pick the better option. But to destroy someone who's like, oh, hey, you person who contributes $100 to this store over the course of a year versus the corporation that's using billions of dollars to destroy or fund someone who wants to destroy human rights, that's a very big thing. And I think we need to start looking, especially right now, at like just reminding people that like there are extenuating circumstances. Like, don't be lazy, don't like make up excuses, but at the same time, like, actively challenge yourself. But at the same time, like, I don't know, like, there is still education in like, oh man, this underserved community has to shop at that store, right? We know a couple neighborhoods here in Rochester where they only have a Walmart, you know, stuff like for miles and miles. Like, I don't know. Learning about public health really opens your mind to the limitations an individual has versus even a small company or organization, whether it comes to their health or the world's health. Why are we blaming our own? Right. We need those people on our side to be alive and at their best so that we can fight the hardest we can. Right? And maybe, yeah, the people who came before us built some of these entities into giant monsters that are really scary and hard to fight against. But like, and maybe what we're doing is going to make them a little bit worse for the time. But as long as we focus on the right goal, we can make a difference. It will eventually happen. It sucks to say that. I hate that mindset as well because I'm an impatient person. But like, I hope that we're educating and setting up a future generation for at least like being at a springboard, a jumping off point where they're more educated than we are and are able to like enter the fight earlier and more resiliently. I don't know. I don't know the future. I don't have the answers. I'm not claiming to be the smartest person in the world about this subject, but that's just how I see other humans, you know? Photon, welcome to the stream, by the way. Situations for the person who's complaining could be much different for the person who shopped at Target. Right, yeah, exactly. It was this little strawberry guy wearing the, like, headband. That's cute. It's the rings that I've been collecting. They're going to want the rings. This is cute. I love this. Yeah, not everyone has a car. Yeah, I mentioned that. Is like, you know, food desert's a big part of it that's really scary is people lack transportation. Like, how are they getting there? They have to rely on, like, a public bus schedule or something, or Ubers that are very costly. Something like that, right? The left fractured worse than the Christian church because by people reading books instead of cooking each other food when they find out someone in their community turns out $20 too short for yeah, that's something I do a lot. Is if I'm in like line at a grocery store, yeah, I agree with everything you're saying, by the way here, Ephraim. If someone in line is struggling and is like, hey, I didn't realize this product was like $5 more than I thought it was, I'm gonna go put it back, I'll just like pitch in the $5, man. That person wanted that thing, they wanted, you know, whatever, like, I'll do that, man. That is community. That is real community. That is real humanitarianism. That's real humanism. You know? I push for community so goddamn much here. As much as I can. We're all human beings, and we're doing the best we can. Obviously, there's limits to that. You know, someone who doesn't want me to have basic human rights is not going to be treated in a way that's kind most of the time. But when it comes to, like, your fellow, like, regular person spending habits, I don't know, man. Like, why are you going to scapegoat them with the blame when a horrible fucking multi-billionaire is the actual problem at the end of the day? It's like, what good does that do us, right? If you're not spending the time to educate instead of chastise or crucify. I don't know. was talking to my team lead today. Let me just read this in my head. So sorry. Yeah, no, I dig that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Ace. Thank you. Truly. Thank you. Yeah, people who will drop things to help other people, you know, people who will be ready to help others. I mean, that's a beautiful thing we've lost a lot of, for sure. Yeah. I saw a really great, this is only tangentially related just because you were talking about a video that you like. I don't know if you all saw Steve from Blue's Clues' most recent video. He only posts like once a month, once every couple months. Yeah, Photon, I feel like you might have missed part of the conversation. Yeah, like the corporations themselves do suck, but at the end of the day, you as the individual consumer, it's like as long as you're making smart choices or educating yourself, it's like sometimes things are outside of people's control. Like sometimes they just have to shop there. That said, yeah, what did Steve post? He posted on TikTok, but he put up a really cute video where he basically was just like, hey, how have things been going? And he like looked in the camera and he was like, yeah. Yeah, And he was just like a really good listener, and it was like very healing. It was very lovely. I'm really happy that his on-screen persona is who he is, kind of thing. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for reminding me that there's a lot of other people out there with very similar mindsets. It's nice to know. Anyway, let's talk to this cute little strawberry with the ring hat. Very, very good. Yeah, Brookie, I cried watching that video. It was so cute. Raina and I saw that TikTok. I love that he has one. Yeah, I cried really hard when I saw it. Very cute.
Hi there. Hello. Come to see the collection. What collection? Behold, Queenie's magnificent and radical collection of gemstones. Oh, they're very nice. Thank you, thank you. Believe it or not, my collection used to be almost 3 times bigger. And then the storm came and I lost most of them. It was beautiful and terrifying at the same time. I can't really tell if you're happy or sad about that. Oh, I'm devastated. But I know my beautiful gems will return to me. Don't know when, don't know how, but they always come back to me. I actually found one of those gems earlier. It's probably yours, so you can have it. They always come back. Thank you for guiding it back to me, my mushroom friend. No problem. I'd reward you with a gem for your help, but I need them. That's okay. But you're welcome to have something else from my collection. How about this special dewdrop? Sure. But what's so special about it? It used to water our windflowers. There's one right across the water, actually. They're so beautiful once they bloom, but not as beautiful as my gems. Seems pretty useful. Thanks.
Cool. I also have another ring for you, buddy. Gotta get sleep. Hannah, get some wonderful rest. Thank you so much for vibing with us tonight. Please take care of you. Thank you for supporting the stream. Again, get some wonderful rest. Yeah, Gweenie, little Gweenie.
Hello again.
Give gem.
I found another gem. Welcome back to my collection, my beauty. Looking good, looking good. I'm just missing a few more now. But if you bring back one more, I'll give you a nice reward. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Oh, I got the dewdrop. Cool. Neato. Neato. What's it do? What's it do? Drop. You guys understand that one? That was pretty good. Why is anyone watching this fucking stream, dude? It's just truly the worst. Yeah, oh yeah, Shira gets it. Shira gets it. Oh yeah. Shout out to Shira in the chat. Oh, I have 2 new mushrooms to read about, by the way. This is the Coprinellus domesticus, about this mushroom. You thought mycelium was only grown underground? Think again. Commonly named the fire rugging cap, this species leaves an orange hair-like carpet of hyphae at the base known as ozonium. That sounds gross. The ozonium becomes an above-ground mycelium network and often outlives the mushroom itself. God, mushrooms are freaky, dude. So creepy. Love the little voices you do. Thank you. Maybe someday I'll voice act. Amanda, hello, hi, welcome. Smushy notes.
Hang on, this carpet feels kind of nice. Maybe the mushroom is okay with me making a blanket out of it.
Maybe. What's this one? The Lacaria amethystina. Ah, cool. Groovy. Dreamy Books, thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Also, wait, did I change the category for the stream? Can someone check for me? Mods, if not, do you mind updating the title? I'm so sorry. Very tempted to redeem, oh brother, this guy stinks, but I will refrain because I am parasocially poor. Fair. Am I in just chatting still? Bro, how do I do this? This has literally been my job for like 12 years. How did I do this? Thank you, Brookie. Yeah, just smushing. You joke about like 5 to 6 years ago, you'd say that and be like, do it, go for it. You'll be a great voice actor. Oh, shut the fuck up. That's so nice. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Like 6 years ago, I wasn't like landing any professional roles. I was like still taking classes and shit in like 2018, 2019 stuff, right? You shut up. I know. You hit me with the facts. I can't even like fight you about that. Good God, that's so funny. All right. Can you tell I'm on my phone? Wait, why? Oh, Biuki? That sounds wrong. Nicknamed the Amethyst Deceiver, this beautiful mushroom is quite easy to spot with its deep violet tones. Like most fungi, this species plays a vital role in our environment by acting as a natural recycler of dead plant and animal material. What would we do without these spectacular organisms? Smushy notes.
It's nicknamed the Deceiver, so then is it deceiving me right now? Is it even real?
I don't know. Probably not. I love that we trigger the aggressive love. Listen, we used to have this thing called like positive bullying here, where like people would be like, I don't know, it would fit aggressive reciprocation, or it would of like good vibes, or people would just say nice things about one another ad nauseum, basically, and it would just, I don't know. Biyoki is my name now. How dare you say it's wrong? I'm sorry. I'll try to use your chosen name. That's so funny. Sucking up some air. Sorry for the weird mouth noises. I don't know why I did that. Hello. Oh, look at this little thing. Who the fudge are you?
Ah, my kids. How could I lose sight of my kids? Are you okay? I'm freaking out. They were just here like 15 seconds ago, but I looked away and they're just not here. I'm sure they're close by. Maybe they just turned invisible, or they ran off to start new lives already. Hey, don't start thinking bad thoughts like that. It'll only get worse that way. I'm sure they're just playing nearby. My younger siblings do that all the time. Just playing? So you think they might be nearby? Yep. I'm sure I could find them for you. Maybe you're right. How many are there? I have 3 kids. Okay, just sit tight and I'll bring them back.
All right, bye. It'd be funny if all 3 of them were standing behind this thing. Yeah, Biyuki Bear? Yeah, new name. Love aggressive affection when it's consensual. Yeah, that's a big part of the brand here. I'll say it. Definitely a big part of the brand. Yeah, kids come home. Yeah, I went home, and now the kids have to come home. Why do you make that guy sound like Carl Weezer? What do you mean? Have you ever heard Carl Weezer? That's not Carl Weezer. Hi! Oh, that's it. No. Carl Weezer is... Jimmy, are you going to eat a croissant? Jimmy, your mom is hot. Oh, Jimmy's mom has got it going on. all that I wanted. Hey, I found a kid. Oh, they're little flies. I see. Yeah. Daylight. Daylight. I don't know the what are the rest of the words of Redbone? Redbone. Fucking don't know. Yeah, Jimmy's mom has got it going on. You're good at that. You should be a voice actor. No. All voice actors I know are arrogant pricks. I would never join their ranks. What did I zone back into? Carl Weezer, of course. Mr. Carl himself making an appearance. Does anybody know how to unsub from a Twitch streamer? Well, you see, Jimmy, if you get your mom to go on a date with me, then maybe I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. All right, what the hell's over here, brother? Wow, I finally made it up here. I need another dude drop, dude.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Hey, don't make fun of Carl Weezer. Put some respect on the name. You know? Are we also Jimmy? Yeah. Because I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Carl Weezer singing that? Is singing Wheatus? Carl Wheatus! Oh, fuck, dude. We cracked the code. I've been here long enough. Nothing surprises me. Good. You're doing it right. Nothing should surprise you here. Everything that I do is good. I meant all. I'm so tired. How dare you be tired? As many people have learned tonight, we don't accept tiredness in this chat. What about Carl Weezer? Ooh wee! I'm like destroying my voice. Ooh wee ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. And you're Jimmy's mom. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that, Jimmy's mom. Was that good? Sing Wonderwall. God. I think I might hate it here, actually. Oh, okay. Well, everyone's a critic. As if you could Carl Weezer better than me. All right, new chat incentive. Carl Weezer impression day. Who wins? I have a feeling I can't go much higher. All right, well. Yeah, get it. Oh, there's a dewdrop over there on the dewdrop corral. And there's a baby fly. Haha, joke's on you. Y'all got Weezered. Damn, we did. It's like losing the game in 2025. Which you all just lost. You know? Oh! I almost missed that. Sorry. Dude drop on... Oh, I just noticed it goes on Smushy's hat, little strawberry hat. That's cute, actually. Hell yeah. Silver Lining, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. God damn it, what do you mean? I don't do anything bad. New chat typical, Brian talks like Carl Weezer for an entire stream while playing Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. There are Jimmy Neutron games, aren't there? That would actually be really funny. I don't know if I could do it the whole stream. That would be kind of funny. Can I just say I can't believe Weezer has become sort of a Rickroll for Gen Alpha? Has it? I thought the G-Note was their thing. Oh no, I guess it's Zoomers, right? Y'all were the G-Note gang? The Ring of Prosperity.
I love me some prosperity.
The Ring of Prosperity. Presented by Geico.
Where? I guess that's all I can do. Ah!
Hello.
Hey, it looks like you were right. They were here this whole time. Yep, just need to find the rest now. I'll be back.
Where the hell's the third one? I'm a millennial. Don't talk about MCR like that to me. I know, it's just that what they've tried to claim. But here's the thing. MCR is for all. Because they had like 6 concept albums. And everyone fell in love with the different sound that they had. It's just the G-Note, dude. I don't know. The G-Note is like, they viscerally react to it in Gen Z. Which is really funny because like, I don't know. We use a riff from Buddy Hollow. Holly is like the Rickroll. Is it really? I love that riff. It's real good. Kind of hard to play because you have to bend a note partway through. But like very quickly on in the riff. MCR is mine only. I keep the game. Hey, it's the sound from the raids sound. Oh, because I went, oh, when I jumped down. No, it's like, it's that mixed with the guy I awakened chat. Their old Mario Party Wii brains where they went, oh my god, wait, shit, I remember Mario Party on Wii. With the fucking, like, ringmaster guy who went, oh! It was like that. It's kind of like the same register, dude. You know? Buddy Hollow, the Pixie Hollow x Buddy Holly crossover. I'd watch it. I'd watch that probably. So am I drunk as fuck or like where is... Oh, probably down here. Don't answer the question. I found the solution without your help, chat. Thanks. Womp. Hello, here's your babies.
You brought them all back? Yep. Looks like they're glad to be back. I was so worried earlier. This isn't the first time they've done this, though. It's okay. You're just worried about their safety. I think that's normal for parents. I agree. But maybe next time I shouldn't panic so easily. Being a parent is tough. I think you're doing a good job. You're here for them now, and that's all that matters. Oh, well, thank you, friendly mushroom. I don't have much to give as a reward, but I did find this strange mushroom earlier. Maybe you could use it for something.
Found the rainbow augmenter. Oh, it's a gay one.
Ooh, those are some pretty colors. Thanks. Anything for the savior of my kids.
Hey, let's go. Pro gamer moves? I know. What can I say? Everyone tunes into these streams for the best gamer moves. Everyone's like, oh, damn, how do I play games better? I better watch Brian Long. Famous, very good gamer, not absolutely terrible at everything. Embrace the rainbow. Guys, we're gay, finally. We did it. I don't really like how it undulates when I walk. I won't lie. That is a good SAT word to describe that. That is undulating. But it's gay as fuck. Let's wear it. We're louder and prouder. Child leashes exist for a reason. Oh my god, little baby flies on little baby fly leashes would be so funny, actually. We are beautiful. We are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can bring me down. Okay. This is the third time they've given me a waterfall that has a cool secret place in it. These devs know what the assignment is, and they bring it every time. Don't add a goddamn waterfall to your game, looking at you, Infinity Nikki, without putting a cool secret behind it. What are you doing with your time even coding that into your game? What are you, drunk? Coming out of the mushroom, and we're doing just fine.
Hello again.
All right, here's a gem.
Found another gem. Welcome back to the collection, my beauty.
Yay.
I'm only missing 2 more gems now. Then Queenie's bodacious collection will be restored. Didn't you call it something else before? Which reminds me, you deserve a bodacious reward for all your help. Bodacious? Yeah! I found this after my gems ran away. I'm not entirely sure what it's used for, so it's all yours, my mushroom friend.
Just all the most useful shit. Another one of the sacred streamers, yay. I feel like there's gonna be like a Torii gate I hang these up on or something. Kind of look like the things that they hang off at Torii gates. Brian, so unrelated, but I don't think I updated you on being called back for 12th night, and I did indeed get Okay, fucking talented. And approached by set designers to take on props charge for the production. Holy shit, I'm so proud of you. You're just too cool, alright? You're not supposed to be outpacing me in coolness, but you are. I grew up into pop punk because my uncles were listening to Blink-182 a lot, learned about those men, and got into punk instead. MCR was my favorite band in high school, but 15 is my favorite band now. I actually don't parasocially want to be friends with frontman Jeff Ott. Here's my thing. That used to be my life. For those of you who don't know my deep lore on the music scene, I used to, the scene was very important to me. In middle school, I got into Midwest emo, which was like, The Promise Ring and the Juliana Theory and stuff, like old bands that half of you don't even know. Which is not me trying to like gatekeeper, be like, you don't even fucking know. It's more of like they were really old and they weren't, like they were popular at the time, but they're not like quite as popular now. And, like, Get Up Kids was probably my favorite band back then. Yeah, Hipster. Yeah, more like just so fucking old. Rain, hello, hi, by the way, if I didn't say hello to you. After that, I got inspired to get more into, like, that type of music. The pop-punk wave happened, the emo rock, Taking Back Sunday, Saves the Day, really, like, piqued my interest when I was in high school. And me and my friends started making music, and I played in a number of different garage bands. Went off to college, did kind of the same thing. Got really involved in making music. I used to use a production software called FL Studio. Back then it was called Fruity Loops 3. And I used Fruity Loops, or FL, to make like a bunch of electronic beats and sing like emo-style lyrics and sort of like almost like Hello Goodbye style music for a while. And I ended up like touring like around the East Coast with a bunch of my buddies' bands, got invited to Warped Tour, not to play Warped Tour, but like as, like get to hang out like backstage and like in the sort of trailer area, in the bus area where everyone got to hang out. Became really good friends with like a lot of people. If you guys know the Ready Set, Jordan was like one of my very close friends of the Ready Set. I became friends with a bunch of sort of like mid-tier guys, which was great. I used to know Adam from Owl City, and then he got too religious for me. So there was just like a whole bunch of stuff that I was a part of with that music. That scene is very important to me. Very, very important. So like stuff from like MCR days, stuff from like Blink-182 days, all that stuff was integrated in my life. So how did I know you were going to say FL Studio? It's not because I've heard the story before. Yo, what's up, Voracious Violet? What did I stumble into and find? Another deep cut of my lore for those who haven't been here for a while. But yeah, I love the Ready Set. Man, it was so wild. I remember, so I was an early fan of his music, and we met through MySpace, as I met a majority. Online communities have always been very important to me, right? Like, online communities have always been a big thing. It's how I met Morgan. It's how I met a ton of my music friends back in the day. And now as a content creator, like all my content friends are some of my best friends in the world. But like, we met through MySpace. I was like, hey, I really like your music. He was like, hey, I like your music too. And we just like would DM and stuff. And then one day he kind of like disappeared, and I wasn't sure what was going on. I was like, oh man, he hasn't been like on MySpace putting up bulletins for a while. And then all of a sudden I fucking heard him on the radio. For those of you who know the song Love Like Whoa, was like his big breakout hit. And he like toured some pretty big music festivals for like some giant radio stations and stuff, including one in the area here in Rochester called 98PXY that plays all the pop hits of today. And his song was on 98PXY, and I was like, holy fucking shit, man, you made it. But it was really cool. Very, very cool shit to be a part of all of that. So, did I run into other Jordan? No, but it's funny because I did watch Before Their Eyes, one of his first bands, I think. I used to be a fan of some of their music. I got super heavy into like metalcore and a lot of like screamo and stuff like that, grindcore, whatever. So adjacently related to some of the stuff they did, kind of like post-hardcore. But yeah, I was very into like, it's weird because like I listened to his music before we ever met. Same with, it's very weird. Seppi, Leggy's husband, is the current drummer of The Devil Wears Prada, which was one of my favorite metalcore bands from back on the scene. And then Seppi, back then, used to play for another one of my favorite bands, Haste the Day. And then when we finally got to know each other, I was just like, no fucking way. This is the drummer from Haste the Day who now drums for The Devil Wears Prada. And then he ended up DMing me right after we first became mutuals, and he was like, if you or your beautiful partner ever want to come to any of the Devil Wears Prada shows, we'd love to have you backstage. We'd love to give you the like whole show, like invite you to see the show and everything. Like, it was just really cute, really fun. Just super nice guy. Shark, get some good rest. Thanks so much for hanging out. Truly, thank you so much. But yeah, I lost my mind when I heard that Leggy's lore. Yeah, it's very cool stuff, right? But yeah, music, this kind of shit. Like, I definitely in my 20s was like way more serious about like the subgenre labels and like whatever. Like, oh, you're not really fucking punk and whatever. And that was just, you know, when you're in your 20s, you're a fucking idiot. That's why. But like you think you know everything. You think you like know how things need to be. And some people grow out of that, and some people get so stuck in it that it like destroys them. And I'm like way more chill about it now, but at the same time, it is really weird to watch younger people like co-opt some of the stuff from the scene and like rewrite history and everything. Because I'm like, I was there. I was a part of that, you know, music scene. I was like someone who made music. I was someone who toured. I got to like meet so many cool bands. I got to go to so many horrible parties. Like I partied with Craig Owens from Chiodos long ago, back when he wasn't quite doing as hot. He's since become a pretty upstanding guy from everything I've heard. But like, yeah, I've done a lot in my time. It's weird. So you're talking about Leggies and Seppi? Yeah. Sky Family lore, my cousin's best friend is engaged to the lead singer of Mayday Parade. Holy shit, wild. I've seen them live a couple times. They're really good. I was super into them when I lived in Florida, actually. I remember back in, what was I, like 2007 or something. I was so into them. Super into them. All right. I got another sacred streamer. All right. Sorry, I distract anyone who's like, oh, I want to watch more of the game. I thought we were finishing it tonight. Me sitting here fucking yapping. But yeah. Very cool. I would like, here's my thing. I never want to gatekeep, but I will, and I will always encourage baby punks and baby emos to get into shit. Like, always excited to like recommend bands or talk about this kind of shit. But also, I implore those of you who are younger, who maybe didn't get to grow up during the heyday of all this stuff, don't just make up shit. But I say this about any subject, any topic. Don't just make up shit. You can like look up things. You can ask people, you know? But don't just like make up stuff. That's one big thing I always ask about anything. It's how we fight misinformation and disinformation and stuff. Oh, sacred tree. Dude, oh no, it's gonna be like a fucking shrine tree. Where I hang up the streamers on a sacred tree. That's cool. It's like Inuyasha, dude. Do we ever finish here? What a terribly loaded statement to make on the internet. Potato, enjoy the lurk. Thanks so much for vibing. That's very cool. Cousin whose best friend is engaged to that guy is also the sister of the cousin who is a lawyer. That part of the family is like insane. That is wild. Morgan's best friend's brother's wife. So that's a huge fucking mouthful right there, right? Her brother, so Morgan's best friend's younger brother's wife is the sibling of, I think, the drummer of Mest or something. No, wait, who? Morgan? He's the drummer, the current drummer of Mest, which was one of Morgan's favorite groups growing up. Isn't that wild? So she has a direct connection through her best friend of one of her favorite band's drummers. Absolutely insane. Like, super weird, right? My mom used to work with a guy whose son was in a band that was becoming popular. The dad, had us over for dinner, and after he met me, he apparently insisted to my mom he wanted me to set up for a date with his son. She was really into the idea until she learned Travis Clark, the lead singer of We the Kings, was 10 years older than me. I was 12. Yeah, that's gross. Unfortunately, that was so fucking normalized back then, too. It was like underage dating for full-ass grown men. It's why I don't trust most band dudes. It's like why most band dudes, you hear 20 years later the like worst fucking lore you've ever heard about a human being pop up about them. It sucks, the number of people who did that shit. I had a lot of friends who were in bands that almost made it. It's like the movie Almost Famous, right? I had a lot of friends who were like, yo, what's up, Twilight? Welcome. I wish I had cool band lore. I just have terrible American history lore. But yeah, holy shit, man. I knew a ton of dudes who were actually great people, but they just, like, they never got their lucky break. One of my very good friends' bands at the time was talking to Drive Through Records, who were, like, one of the biggest indie labels on the scene, and they almost got signed, but there was a lot of inter-band turmoil during their tour that was supposed to land them the record deal. And so they never got signed by Drive-Thru. But yeah, man, I had a ton of friends who got to play like the Ernie Ball stage during Warped Tour, and I don't know, fun stuff. Travis Clark was not involved, by the way. I never even met him. Okay, he divorced bald-headed bio dad, made this move. Got it. My music lore, my grandma used to work at a store with Prince's mom. What the hell? Wild. Y'all are always like, Brian, you have the most lore. Y'all have so much lore. What are you talking about? Closest thing I got is the dudes from AFI know me and my friends by name and beeline for us anytime we were at the shows because they know we won't be weird to them. Love that, though. That's a great reputation to have. I'll let you know. I first started getting creeped out by parasocialism on the music scene. I was not a big fan of the people who would just be like, hey, what party are you guys heading to tonight? And I'd be like, okay, yeah, no one said you were invited, random person we've never met who could be waiting to skin us and make us into a lampshade. So, like, and that said, I slept on a lot of strangers' couches, and, like, smoked a lot of weed and drank a lot of alcohol with people I didn't know back then. But that was kind of just the culture. But, yeah, it was kind of like the start of me being like, oh, some of this behavior doesn't feel right. Why is everyone just okay with some of this behavior? Yeah, kind of thing. So, AFI, especially being as big as they are, that's probably pretty dope. So yeah. Yeah, but Sky, you're connected to the lore, so it is kind of your lore, in a way. It's like a long-distance flex kind of thing, almost, you know? Yeah, that was the culture, yeah. Oh my god. I can't even count the number of times I've just slept on, like, carpeted floor with a blanket over me. Like a bath towel as my blanket. Like, good god. Or sleeping in the vans were the worst. My one buddies that I toured with and helped set up like their merch shit and sometimes did a little opening act for them was, god, their van smelled so bad. It was awful. Fucking sucked. I used to know someone in high school who was friends with the girlfriend of one of the guys from Breathe, Carolina. Wow, those guys are still making music too. They make like EDM. That's really good. It's really cool to see how their sounds evolved because they like, man, they hit like mainstream success with Blackout, right? I won't black out. That song, like that one. But they like moved, they became full-time DJs and they were doing such an interesting thing at the time because they were already leaning so hard into the electronica sound. Man, it's so cool. That's neat. Group friends have traveled all over the U.S. to see them perform, and we've just been chill chatting with them every time. Last time I saw them live, we went into their tour bus to give my friends some stuff like drum heads and sticks. That's cool. That's very awesome. Yeah, that's dope. I mean, you obviously know, but like if a band is doing that, that means that they probably trust you and that you're way less weird than a majority of the fans they meet. Because like those types of exceptions, yeah, those aren't always made. I've been saying lore with Vine guy Austin Jones. I won't say more though. Oh boy. I know way too much about Viners because a lot of my friends who did Vine. Oof. Makes sense that you have such a deep understanding of and dislike for parasocialism when you have seen so many facets of it. I was wondering a little while back why some content creators who've been at it as long as you are far less anti-parasocial. Yeah, I've just seen it result in some of the fucking worst outcomes of social situations. So, yeah, I don't know. It's wild. So, Nettles, please get some good sleep. Thank you so much for vibing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I through a lot of my friends' bands, I met some really big people, and I got to see exactly how their fans treated them, and the god complexes some of the band members would get, and just I hate all that shit so viscerally, like deeply in my core. I fucking hate that cult of personality bullshit, because it's like people will make up excuses for their faves doing terrible things, and I don't want anyone to ever do that. Like, it just creeps me the fuck out, you know? So, that said, I want people, you know, to be here who have, like, a genuine connection to the shit I make or the stuff we talk about. I want people to have genuine connections with each other in the community, and I want people to know, like, yeah, as far as, like, content creator to, like, you know, viewers go, I like your company, I like hanging out, I like talking about stuff, I like you guys in general, that kind of thing. And I really always appreciate the hell out of the sport. Like, I really do. For those who want, my horrible U.S. history lore, my third cousin was close family friends with Lee Harvey Oswald and his wife even babysat their kids. My 8th grade U.S. history teacher was a close relative of Jack Ruby. Insane. Actually very crazy. We all got some lore when you look deep enough, right? Something interesting about us or our families, our lineage. All right, who the hell is this guy?
This is not good. Hello there. You must be the elder. This is really not good. We might actually be doomed this time. What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? We are blocked off from the forest life source. That's what's going on. Are you talking about the heart of the forest? Yes. The forest heart is very important, but very delicate. So it must be replenished every so often. Unfortunately, it needs to be replenished now. But we're blocked off from it. I'm sure we can get through. Maybe there's a bomb around here that... A bomb? A bomb? Listen here. I don't know what part of the forest you come from, but over here, we don't just simply blow up our sacred trees with bombs. Sorry, I didn't know this tree was sacred. Well, we're done for anyways. We've been blocked off ever since we lost our sacred streamers.
Our sacred streamers. Gosh. When I was 14, I found out my favorite YouTuber was dating. I got so sad that I said, oh man, now I can't date YouTuber, and kept scrolling. I'm not immune, I'm sure, but seeing how some people react really stresses me out. Something wrong with me or them. It's one of those things where also I think it's like age and like background and experience, like lived experience, always will play into everything, right? I give people a pass up to a certain point. Like when you're a teenager, that's like more of like a natural time to be like a little bit clingy or not understand why you might have a fixation on something or someone. But, and that even goes like a little bit into like your adult life, right? But yeah, it is really interesting when like people just only foster that mentality towards others, where it becomes this almost like unfair dynamic of like expectation. And I always try to like just make people aware of it, of like, hey, your faves are gonna make mistakes. Obviously there's limits and lines that should not be crossed, but at the same time, like sometimes people are gonna like just say something offhanded that like you're like, ooh, didn't agree with that. But you like, human beings are just human beings at the end of the day, right? I don't know. The way people acted towards Amy was deranged. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna bring up the lore of my friends here or the issues their communities have faced, but I will say that there is a large subsection of some of my friends' communities that I used to be pretty vocally upset with. Yeah. No, don't apologize, Ephraim. You're fine. You're A-okay. That was more of me buffering with a PSA of like, I'm not gonna get into this very much, and you're not gonna hear too much from me. God, some of the shit that I know has happened on the internet in communities that my friends have. There's constantly reasons that I am going, hey, this community fucking rules. Not every community on the internet is like this, and I am very aware of that as someone who's done this for over a decade. I am very, very aware of that. I am so goddamn happy I have the community I have. I'm so goddamn happy. You right there. Yeah, you, you watching right now. Thank you so much. Like, truly, it's really, I don't know. I'm flabbergasted constantly by the internet and just not here. This is like my place to be and hang out with people. I don't know. It's cool. Anyway.
Who knows where they are now? So, these sacred streamers are important? Very important. There are 4 in total, but they're all gone now. We can't get to the heart without them all. And if I can't replenish the heart soon, we're doomed? Very much doomed. Oh, I found some of those sacred thingies. You actually found some? Multiple? Yep. This is incredible.
I wasn't carousing. Oh, no. Listen, you gotta stop with the rejection sensitivity towards me. I'm never implying anything when I talk about something. I'm just engaging in the conversation with you, with the discussion, because I thought something you said was interesting. And then I give a general PSA to everybody. You're fine. You are A-okay. I know you weren't carousing. You are fine. Most of the worst drama predates my dive into YouTube/streaming communities. Every day I seem to learn something new and awful that happened in the deep past. Oh yeah. Oh boy. And I've lived through a majority of it. Sacred streamers are important. Yeah, the sacred streamers are important, guys. We have to remember our history, where we came from. Ludwig had the record first, then Iron Mouse and Kai, and those are the sacred streamers, dude. Did you ever meet Trevor Hurst during your music days? No, I did not. You mean you and Morgan didn't actually give birth to me? It was all parasocialism? No. You guys, we adopted you, is what it was. That whole generation of the mod team, we adopted all of you. We are like, anything bad happens to these kids that like were raised in our communities, will fly across the country, and I'll fucking kill someone, man. I'll do it. Like, that's where we're at. So also, I haven't seen anything yet. Again, this is more of like a general PSA for everybody. If you are sharing deep lore about yourselves, just make sure it's nothing that's like heavy and triggering or like fucked up. Just do your best about that. I don't think I saw anything, but also, I mean, I'm trusting that my mods were paying attention. So yeah, imagine finding out you were adopted on stream. Man, that would suck. I found out when I was adopted when I was 4 instead, or 3. Parrot socialism? Can I come kill your mental demons? I try to through the screen every day. In Minecraft? No, real life. I will put hands on someone for that generation of kids who came through this community. I will. Like 100%. I will fucking go to war. I will fucking absolutely destroy someone. Those kids mean a lot to me.
We need to put these back immediately.
Thank you for keeping things out of triggering territory. Okay, yeah, thank you, Brookie, for paying attention. You're great. Honestly, so fucking respect that. Yeah, I've known, you know, a lot of these kids as long as they've known me. Well, yeah. What the fuck was that statement? I've known these people as long as they've known me. Yeah, it's the fucking what? I don't personally have my own kids, but I've gotten to watch a lot of people grow up in some like really major ways, and I want a lot of them to know, you know, like that left a big impact. Like a lot of them taught me a lot about life in some good ways. So yeah, I'll go to war for a lot of the people from that generation. Known Girbeagly since they've known me. Shut up.
Nice work, little mushroom. We just need 2 more to restore the sacred tree. And then we can save the forest heart? Exactly. I just hope we aren't too late by then. I think there's still some time. Just stay put and keep being all mystical-y. I'll be back with those last 2 streamers.
Things are always in the last place I look for them. Yeah, you probably stopped looking after that. Yeah, freaking things are always in the last place I look for them ass vibe. God damn. English is a hard language, man. I'll say it. Ooh, what's that over there? Whatever it is, I want it. I want it. I need it. I was probably up here already. I recognize it now. Son of a biscuit, dude. My Wi-Fi died. I had to hop over to mobile to use data. I missed the entire part after you said I've known them as long as they've known me. You don't have to worry about the rest of that. You know, there's like nothing else. You're loved? Hey, what the heck? Just Jasper, thank you so much for the raid. Jasper, how was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for sharing your community. Hope you had a lovely night of streaming. Playing a little bit of Smushi, Come Home. The epilogue, I beat the main game a while ago, but I wanted to play the epilogue because it's just cute and easy to talk to chat while I play it. But welcome. WWSMP lore? I'm not familiar. I'm so sorry. I'm old. SMPs are super cool. I've actually been a part of some lesser known ones. But I don't follow many SMPers. I'm so sorry. But that's cool. I dig it. Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. So, there's, like, I don't know. What's I gonna say? If you're new here, please read the rules so you don't get timed out by me on Modern Nightbot. Can you guys tell my brain is, like, sputtering on its last fucking legs right now? I appreciate y'all bearing with me. If you're new here, please, please kick back. Enjoy the relaxing and cute vibes of this game. If you don't know me, my name's Brian, a.k.a. Girbeagly. I'm a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, and voice actor. I do a little bit of everything. I play AAA games. I play indies. I open up Pokemon cards. But yeah, welcome on in. Do some cosplay. Another lore drop. I once gave a tour of my great-uncle's ranch to Jarrett Reddick. I was 10 or 11, I think, and had no clue one of his songs was my Kids Bop 7 CD. I was on horseback, by the way. Damn, he walked beside me. That's cool. What the hell? That's wild. That's very, very cool. All right, what do I need? So I need to find 2 more streamers. I need to find 2 more rings. All right, I found all the flies babies. I need to find the pearl here. Oh, I had one. I nerfed myself, chat. I could have been doing this the whole time. Oh, damn. Okay. A to launch. Oh, my God. Okay, sorry. It's fun. That's weird. I restarted my PC. The internet works now. I don't know if it's a coincidence that it kicked back on during that time or what. Maybe. Sometimes, like, Wi-Fi cards just need a refresh. It's okay. I found the streamers for you. They're you and Morgan. Easy. Get in there. Yeah, we're the sacred streamers.
So this is what my spirit looks like. Purple.
Ring of Spirit. Cute. I don't know what I was talking about. All right. But all I do know is this game's cute as hell. Oh, there's a sacred streamer. When did that get like too soggy? Why am I questioning the physics in a game about a fucking anthropomorphic mushroom? Where magic is clearly in the game also. I like the little air bubble around my head when I'm underwater, by the way. I think that's cute. I'd never pointed that out during the main playthrough of the game. Back when I worked at the museum, I had a lengthy conversation with a guy who is apparently the mayor of the town. Does that count as lore? Yeah, sure. Hell yeah, small town lore. It's cloth. Yeah, it's going to be a cloth one, not a paper one. That's right. I like that he just shoves... Smushy just shoves their little mushroom butt into this. And then gives themselves head trauma. I guess our Pride mushroom cap is gonna be like a bit of a crash helmet, right? Again, why am I questioning the physics of a game that is about an anthropomorphic mushroom, dude? Who cares? Like, who cares, dude? My half-brother is a semi-popular streamer. Dope! I'm also a semi-popular streamer. Once upon a time, I was more popular. Random. I like that I just bring that up. I just offhandedly, like, make fun of the fact that I don't do as well as I used to. I think it's the way I cope, though. Yo, D-Jam! Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you had a good start to your night. for people that are confused on if something is lore, your life is your lore. Yeah, I mean, like, people, here's the problem. We probably have a lot of younger people in here, or people who have not, like, lived the most exciting lives yet, who are sitting there going, oh, I want to participate. Oh, I don't have any cool lore. Oh, everyone else is, like, humble bragging about, like, the cool shit they've done in life. I have to think of something to share. No, you fucking don't. Like, everyone's life is different and unique and a beautiful thing at the end of the day. Maybe you just haven't lived enough life yet to have, like, really exciting lore. Or maybe you have lore that you don't realize is exciting to other people. You know? You don't have to, like, get weird about it. It's just, like, people sharing life stories here and there. But, like, yeah, overall, like, y'all are lore pilled, all right? Y'all have lore maxed by being alive. So, there you go. Got Metro working again, so pretty good. Nice, love that. Hope you had a lot of fun with it.
Hello again. I found another gem.
Okay. Added.
My collection is almost complete. I just need one more gem. Poor thing. Probably misses me dearly. Bye.
Okay, bye. I found my dog's, my mom's dog's kidnapping story was completely missed. Maybe I shouldn't air her dirty laundry? Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound like a fun story to share anyway, so I'm actually happy I missed that one. Yeah, hi Raiders. Not me checking the Half Brothers page to see him at almost 20k followers. Nice! You thought it was 5k? That's like my mom. Like, that's like my family is. Like, they actually don't know how popular I really am online. They just know I've been doing it for a long-ass time. And every now and then I'll be like, yeah, so I was on, like, the Twitch homepage. Or the Twitch main channel for, like, the Saint... Like, my dad didn't know what I fucking did for a living, or even did with St. Jude, until last year when I got to be on the Twitch main channel for that interview that St. Jude did with me. And had, like, you know, a room of, like, hundreds of my peers watching me, while, like, thousands and thousands of people watched me on that stream. And he heard the stuff I said, and he apparently cried. Like, cried his eyes out. And was like, holy fuck. So, I have trouble dumping lore that isn't trauma dumping. Well, in that case, maybe a good sign not to share it. But that said, sorry that you dealt with that stuff. I didn't know him or grow up with him. The first time I talked to him was on the phone when I was in middle school. That is wild. Oh. Your dad doesn't cry. My dad, I've seen my dad cry 2 times in my life. I was not there for when he did that, obviously, because I was in a different state doing that. But, like, yeah, my family, like, doesn't really, like, if you ask them, they were like, you have $1 million you could win right now. What does Brian do for a living? Explain, like, what he does. They would lose the $1 million. They would not make that $1 million. They'd get ripped away from them so fast. I'm very self-made, and I don't know. It just is what it is. But, like, yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool that people out there, they do shit. Like, my mom probably thinks in her head whatever the view count is right now is how many fans I've had over the years. Is like guaranteed. Now you recently saw him cry when telling the mac and cheese story. Yeah, that's true.
Found another one. Perfect.
Great. One more.
We're really close now. Bet the forest heart is looking weaker and weaker. Everything still looks okay out here, though. For now, yes. But things won't look good if the heart isn't healed soon. That sounds pretty spooky. I'm sure I can find the last streamer before it's too late.
Guys, I'm the last streamer. When everyone else is done with streaming, I'm still live. Wasn't your mom just in stream earlier? I love that. Yeah. And I guarantee, like, she dropped by and was like, I gifted Brian a sub. This is probably worth a lot of money. Or, like, she'll do this thing a lot, like, where I go visit them. And she'll be like, here's, like, $10. And I'll be like, why are you giving me $10? Thank you, but, like, why are you giving me $10? And she'll be like, oh, please, just take it. I'll be like, okay, thanks. You didn't need to do that. Thanks, Mom. Like, so that's, like, her long distance giving me $10, even though a sub is actually worth, like, not that. Even though subs are like 360 or whatever. But yeah, it's funny. Like, I guarantee she was like, oh wow, I bet I would actually bet some money she wouldn't know how to locate the view count. She wouldn't be able to locate like how many people are watching stream. But if I was like, oh yeah, Mom, I had like 100 people in stream last night. She'd be like, wow, you have 100 fans now? And I'd be like, Mom, I used to be a popular YouTuber who had like tens of thousands of fans. Yeah. She's too far away to cut up fruit for you, so she's tipping you on Twitch. Yeah. Could I be your family and be asked that question for $1,000? I'll give you the rest. I gotta share my mom's lore because she has 2 cool stories from going to early sci-fi / Trekkie cons. Oh man. Dude, I mean, here's the thing is Gene Roddenberry, right? Legend, incredibly inclusive, awesome person who made some like really cool shit and had an insane life that he somehow survived with like his plane crash lore. He has the lore. And then like see the people who have been affected by what he made in like cool ways. Yeah, I'm down for hearing this lore for sure. Do your thing. Ooh, there's a thing in here. Cool. My great-grandpa used to run moonshine during the Prohibition era. That's sick, actually. Hell yeah. Prohibition is only enforced by fucking weirdos, in my opinion. The moment that an entity starts restricting you from having the option to do something, instead of trusting that you with autonomy will make good decisions for yourself, that's a fucking weird thing. And then starts deeming the things that people do in the privacy of their own homes is socially unacceptable. Mad weird. So, like, good for him. Like, honestly. I'm excited. Yeah, we have, like, people who are, like, into Trek here, right? We got some Star Trekkies here. I was very into the Star Trek Next Generation and the OG series as well. Because my dad and I would watch it before I went to school when I was younger. Is that? Oh, I thought that was a new thing. Man, that sucks. It's like, yes, I found it. Finally, the wandering around mindlessly ends. Like, I need one more streamer to heal the heart of the tree, which is going to come with the last ring, I'm assuming. That I have to get Guibo or whatever this character, Guizy? I don't remember the name of this character, but I have to find their shit for them. Good lord. Can I get up? Oh, you little boy. Dude. Let me get up here. Yo, Becca, get some good rest. Oh my gosh, I hope that work goes well for you. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for chilling. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get up there, but maybe I am, because this is the epilogue. Maybe it's Le Advanced. Oh, because it looks like I could. No, I don't think they would make it that hard. This is a very casual game. Ass. Did I miss something down here? I launched into all the pipes. Smushi! Where's your thing? Lore story. Okay, let me read it in my brain. Oh, no way. That's crazy. That's so neat. Oh, that's sweet. That Morgan had that happen in New York City with Jesse Eisenberg. She was like outside of, I think, the Met or something. And she walked by, it was just her and one guy on the staircase, and they were walking, he was walking down, she was like walking up, or vice versa. And he had like this dark hat pulled over his eyes. And as they walked by, they made eye contact, and he like looked, you know, underneath, like she could see under the brim of his hat. And it was Jesse Eisenberg, and he like apparently had this like frightened look on his face, like, oh my god, she recognizes me. And instead Morgan just kept walking, and he like very relievedly just walked away, went about his day. So Game Grumps ruined the mention of Jesse Eisenberg. No, that's fair. That's one of their most classic bits. But yeah, kind of wild, right? Here's my thing. I bring this up every time. You encounter me in the wild, not that I'm a celebrity or that anyone cares. But like, if you do ever meet me, like, I'm chill with you saying hi. You're cool to say hi to me. Even if I'm like in the middle of doing something, I'll say hi. Because in my head, I'm like, this might be the only time you get to say hi to me. So I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna get like weirded out by that shit. There's this guy, maybe no. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe the guy at the tree, the elder, will let me know where this last shit is.
How goes the search? It's going good. I just need to keep looking. They're out there somewhere.
Oh wait, that was the wrong voice, but who cares? At the end of the day, who's keeping score? Nobody. Where the points don't matter, you know, who's line shit. Ooh, this is new. Wait, I've never gone low. I just realized. Let me grab that. That said, what I offer as far as interaction with people, some of my friends might not offer the exact same thing. Ooh, who's that? They look like a deer, but I think they're like an ant with flowers growing out of their antenna. Or maybe they're a little sprout guy. Does not extend to them. You'd have to find out from them individually. I'd love to meet you in person someday, but I don't think I have any Bass Pro Shops in my area, unfortunately. Yeah, the only time you can run into me, obviously. If I say hi now, do I lose any future chances forever? Yeah, there's a quota, so you don't want to exceed it, you know?
Oh, dear. Hi there. Are you okay? Surely this is the end. The end times are upon us. Take it easy. Everything's fine. No, no, no. You don't understand. We are doomed.
Wait, you're repeating what the guy at the sacred tree is saying, too.
We seem fine right now.
Right now, yes. But the heart of the forest needs our help.
So, shouldn't we go help it?
We can't get to it. This sacred tree has blocked us out. Probably as punishment for goofing this all up. 'Cause we're a bunch of dingai. Which I'm assuming is dingus is plural. Dingus plural? You know? I'll just say bye then. But I won't be going anywhere. Frank can offer 20 minutes of yapping unless they have to be somewhere, speaking from experience. I can give more than that even, you know? That's the thing. I'll hang out and talk for as long as I don't have any sort of obligations.
Dingai?
Yes, plural for dingus.
What even is that? Never mind. I spoke with your elder earlier and we have a plan.
A plan to save us?
Yep. Just relax and don't think of doom. I'll see if I can fix this.
Don't have anxiety, just think happy thoughts. It works every time. I don't think that's what Smushy meant by that. I just realized I also haven't found every mushroom in this game. But that's okay. I'm not a completionist. I just genuinely want to beat this. I should probably talk to the ring guy then. Guizo. Because maybe they'll point me in the right direction. I don't know. I think I already exceeded my high quota. Yeah, sorry. We can't meet. You've exceeded your privileges. I love going in circles. It's great being directionally challenged. The sacred tree said you can't hang. I know. They said, sorry. Club members only. Bucko. Can I smash this? I can't. Ring guy, plural for ringus. Guini, that's the name. Thank you. Yeah, Guini. This is not where Guini is. Guini's over here. What am I doing? What am I even fracking doing, man? All right, maybe Guini when we chat. Chat.
So, do you have any ideas where your other gems are?
Nope. But they never go too far. They're definitely somewhere in this forest.
Well, I guess I'll keep looking then.
Thank you, Mushroom.
Wow, completely useless. What the fuck, man? Where am I supposed to go for this, then? I've been over there. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Yeah, and that's a smashed bottle over there, so I've definitely been over there. Hey-ya! I can't dive here. Man. If I need more, I'll steal them from Corey. I've stolen for less anyway. It's a risk that if you take it, I had no say in that. Good luck to you on your mission. Will the bottle cork move? No, unfortunately. I just got that song out of my head? Wild. A good song. It's a jam. It's a bopper, as they say. I might have to look up a fucking... I might have to do a cheatsy doodle, guys. So I'm not streaming till 4 in the fragging morning. Ephraim, please get some good rest. I'm so glad to hear you're getting sleepy, by the way. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really hope that it results in some sleep for you. Appreciate you hanging out.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Yeah, is it 3 already? Damn. Yeah, I hope you sleep too. That song's one of your vocals, Stim? Yeah. It's a good one. I mean, that's why I did it too. Vocal Stim gang. Let's go. Gang gang. What's that? Oh, no. It psyched me out, man. I thought there was going to be something in there. I thought there was going to frickin' be something, man. All right, guys. I'm ending Smushy. We're never going to beat the epilogue. You'll never see what happens. Time for Marvel Rivals stream. The whole night. Until the early morning. What's going to happen? Rip Mushy. Poor little guy. Didn't stand a chance. Like, does this little dude have a tip? Wait, is this new? No, these are the little thing. Oh, I was literally just here. Legitimately just here. Wait, where am I? I can't see nothing, man. You main Batman. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's my favorite Marvel character. I know what you said to not think about doing, but my knees are saying otherwise.
Your knees?
They start shaking when bad things happen. The knees do not lie.
I think you're just a little stressed. Just try to relax. And tell your niece to relax, too.
We'll try. Okay. Wunderbar. Wonderful. Where's this guy? Last goddamn ring? Does anybody know? Oh. I feel like I really have checked everywhere. I've done my due diligence. Oh, man. Second Lord's a novel? Oh. I'll read in my head. Stepping in briefly from work to say, if you become a Marvel Rivals streamer, I'll watch you, but I'll never forgive you. Yeah, what if I start streaming Marvel Rivals and not explain the meta? What if I just don't ever explain the meta or what's going on, and the only people who know what's going on are people who have played or have played Overwatch, because the mechanics are similar? You know? Love playing Scooby and Shaggy in Rivals. Oh, man, they're a bit OP, honestly. I hope that they get nerfed soon. All the underwater places. You can only dive in the one with the shrine, and I've already explored all that, unfortunately. I'd be very confused, yeah. I just don't ever explain a single thing. I'm just like, yeah, guys. Yeah, this is Marvel Rivals. Good luck. Like, damn, did you guys see that Moon Knight ult? Yeah, what was that about? It's a shame, though, because our tank didn't damage soak enough, so our supports weren't able to build up ult fast enough because people kept grabbing the med packs instead. And our DPS was just backlining too much when they should have been pushing front with our tank. You know? Would that be good? You know? Would that be entertaining content that everyone would understand and relate to? Hashtag relatable. Hope so. You know? Brian, this still makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, but you're a gamer, alright? Not everyone here is. Some people, you know, not pointing any specific people here, but some people didn't play Overwatch, and you're so much fucking healthier for it, dude. Man, I wish I had the willpower. Very words? Get on my level, chat. And by level, I mean, I've been grinding up rank solo queue in Marvel Rivals, and it is a miserable fucking experience. Where is anything? Madoggy. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Why can I not find what I need to find? Is there a way to get out of the cage? Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for meat is nothing because I'm counting no age. Played Marvel Rivals exactly once and had a blast, but there's so much to know. Yeah. It's a pretty typical hero team-based shooter. So you gotta just, like, learn abilities. And that's that. And then you just gotta get good. You just gotta get better aim and stuff. And that's that. And that's how I play all my games. Except Smushi, where I don't know where the flying shit, the last ring is. Okay, we got Ring of Spirit, Ring of Love, Ring of something else. Yeah, Smushy do the smush. Yeah. Want me to watch a walkthrough for a hint? I mean, if you know how to locate... Okay, what rings did we fucking get here? Well, we gave them all up. Shit. Someone lost a bunch of their gems. They're surprisingly okay about it. Heart of the Forest needs to be healed, but we need this 4 Sacred Streamers. This is literally the last thing holding up the end of this game for us. I tried to play Overwatch, but it was too overstimulating for me. Marvel Rivals went better. A lot of people have said that they like the third person more than the first person of Overwatch, and I get it. Although they are experimenting with third person Overwatch, which is really interesting. I wonder if it's going to help revive the game. Because they lost a big part of their player base to Marvel Rivals for kind of good reason. Where? Like, I saw... Man. I feel for Team 4, who works at Blizzard Activision on Overwatch. They've always been a better part of Blizzard Activision, because it's a pretty... Activision Blizzard, because it's a pretty shitty company, honestly. But... They were talking about how... Overwatch 2, which the whole reason they even did Overwatch 2 was they wanted to add PvE, like, single-player, team-based, or, person versus, like, environment, person versus, like, AI content to the game. And then they were like, oh, well, we never got, we had to cancel it all, because... And then they admitted today, they were like, oh, yeah, because it would have broken the code of the game. And everyone was like, what do you mean? You were using a new engine, allegedly, and... like, what are you fucking talking about? No, it wouldn't have. Also, why did that make you cancel the whole feature? It's, like, very odd. Yeah, I collected the key pieces. I think I found a guide if you want. Yeah, here, I'm at the point where, like, this doesn't spoil the story. This is just, like, where is this last silly thing that I need? So that we can all go to bed. It's insane because I literally played an insanely good demo of the PvE at BlizzCon 2019. Right. Yeah, I got to play a lot of the PvE stuff that they were going to set up, and it was awesome. And then it just, I don't know. I still blame Bobby Kotick, the former CEO. He's a giant piece of shit and has always been a huge billionaire menace asshole in the gaming industry in general. He's a terrible worm monster of a person. And he gutted that company. So I still blame him at the end of the day, but it's just really disheartening that they basically were like, hey, we're gonna like work on this cool project. And then, oh, we canceled the cool project, and now actually everything's worse. Came back really quick because I overthought for a second. What did I tell you earlier? You are okay, you're fine. You don't have to overthink things. When I address you, I'm not. Oh man. I'm never addressing you specifically. I'm saying stuff because I find what you talk about so interesting. My story about being 14 and going, oh man, I can't date YouTuber, and then my comment about Amy, we're not connected experience. No, you're fine. Stop. You're good. You don't have to explain any of this. I understand you're very tired though, so again, you get that free pass. You're okay. No, I need everyone to know this isn't about you. No one thinks poorly of you. You are fine. You are okay. You still need the green one? It looks like that one is by some spider webs under a little can cave. Ooh, thank you. Oh, this looks like a can cave over here. Ephraim, you're great. Please get some wonderful rest. Don't overthink things. I know it's hard when you're tired. You're fine. You're good. Spider webs. I didn't even see any spider webs in this area. Wild. Okay, good night. I'm trying. You're doing great. You're doing so much better than you think you are. Please believe me. I promise you. That goes for everyone also. Y'all are wonderful. Can on his side specifically? All right, thank you. Oh my God, our super sleuths here in the community. Helping me game to my maximum gaming extent. All right, we're gonna find this bad boy. Can on its side. So that's not gonna be it, because that's not a can on its side. That is a tunnel. Wait, I don't know if I've ever been through this tunnel. Tranquil Garden? I don't think I've ever been in this area. I haven't. Hey, all right, cool. So I'll look for a can on its side. Nice. Nice. So this clearly needs to be... These guys need to be, like, facing each other. The center of the circle. What the? You can't push it past that? That's stinky and silly. Alright, that's okay. What? That's cool. What? Is that wrong? Oh, there's a missing one. Oops. Oh, it's you. Well, how do I get you out of here, you silly beanbag? I don't think my...
This thing looks cracked. Maybe I can break it with something.
Okay. There's gonna be a little puzzle in here, isn't there?
Ain't there?
You... Oh! Hey, look at that! There's the gross spider webs and gross mushrooms with that. Ew, those mushrooms look nasty ass, dude. That's some spider mushrooms, dude. Tired Brain remembered one more lore story. More lore! Where are you? Disgusting is what you are. Fucking freak mushroom. I don't ever want to see you in this part of town again. What is this? A phallus industiatus. Industiatus. Phallus industiatus is a skin thorn fungus. Don't even like the name, man. Skin thorn fungus sounds gross. Which are very diverse in appearance, but share an important feature. The mushroom arises from an underground egg. Once emerged, the cap will be covered with an olive green slime that insects will pick up to disperse more spores. Beware, the slime is quite stinky. That's disgusting. I hate this mushroom so much. Smushy notes.
What a beautiful shroomy. Lives in an egg, too? Weird. Sometimes I just don't understand my species.
All right. Be nice? No, I'm going to be really mean to this mushroom. I'm going to be very mean to it. It's stinky, you know? Very annoying. It looks like a shuttlecock. It does. Also, I hate that it's called phallus. You described it as shuttlecock, and then also it's called skin thorn fungus. Ugh. It's gross. I hate that. New drag look just dropped. This would be like a RuPaul's Drag Race kind of ass costume, dude. It absolutely would be. All right, we got a waterfall. Okay. No secret behind. Oh, they failed me, guys. I was like, the Smushy devs, they know what's up. They always add something behind the waterfalls. Not that one, apparently. Betraying my trust, man. The very last one of the game, and they do that to me. Would you prefer Birdie? Every time. I love burbs, yeah. Yeah, see, everyone likes burbs. Not everyone likes a shuttlecock, if you know what I'm saying. Right? Oh, we found it! You know what's great is, maybe I'll get younger if I wear this for the Ring of Youth. You guys told me what to look out for, but I still navigated to find the place, so that was like teamwork, togetherness. We did it. Chat, we did this together. You found this ring. We found this ring, comrade. What are you doing? Smoking fireworks, man? What were you doing?
Hi there.
Yeah?
Oh, sup, mushroom? You here for the crystals too?
Not really. Are there crystals in this cave?
Loads of them. All up in these walls. Just gotta get them out of here. You feel me?
I think so.
Right on.
You remind me of someone I met recently.
I do?
You looked a lot like you. They looked a lot like you too.
Were they also building a launcher?
Yep, they were trying to get some strawberry.
Ugh, she beat me to it.
What now?
Sounds like you met my sis. She's always trying to make what I make. Do what I do. Vibe how I vibe. Feel me?
Oh, my siblings do that sometimes too.
Yeah, well, it's heckin' annoying. Can't believe she even made a launcher too. She also using bombs?
No bombs.
Well. Looks like I may have the upper hand then. I made some explosives earlier using the powder in these bombs. Gonna launch them at the crystals and collect those babies.
Sounds dangerous. Well, good luck.
I'm just missing one more sticky adhesive to tie down the launcher. Do me a solid and bring it to me if you find one around here.
Sure thing.
Appreciate it. Why don't you just use like the spider webs, bro? So, cocks are birds too. Oh my god. Sibling rivalry at its finest, for real though. Oh man, those are a lot of crystals, man. Look at that shit.
Gimme.
All right, adhesive. Maybe this. Woo! What's that do? Whoa! Oh my, advanced platforming 101, baby. Here we go. Oh. What powerful swings you have, little mushroom. And it didn't make me go all the way back? God, I gotta love this game, man. Look at that. Let's get the climb here. Boop bop beep bum boom bum bam. Type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand. I didn't see it post the first time. Oh yeah, I didn't see, it might be too big for Twitch. For whatever reason, if it's like a really long message, sometimes they just won't post. So you might have to multi-stage it. I'm assuming this is the lower again. Ooh, there's an adhesive. It's bandage. Touched it. Ew, gross. Well, at least that was easy to find. Here I go again on my own. It is 3:15 in the morning. Unreal.
Hi again.
Sup, mushroom?
Found that adhesive you were looking for.
You what?
It's pretty high up, but I was able to climb and glide my way over there.
Man, you're like my hero right now. You must be a super mushroom or something.
Thanks, I think.
Just need to add this adhesive now real quick. Sure. If it didn't send that time, I'll stay. Yeah, I don't see it on my side. I'm so sorry. I've had Kendrick's halftime show stuck in my head all week. Yeah. Hey, Drake.
Looks good.
Real nice. Time to get those crystals. I just hope these explosives don't backfire.
Wait, what?
On second thought, maybe you should operate the launcher. Trust me, my aim is not the best. You don't want me operating this thing.
This seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, this seems like you want me to be the guinea pig and it might be exploded. Mobile Twitch isn't telling you it's too long? Weird. Okay, it posted this time. Let me read this in my brain. God, I love Patrick Stewart. Also love that he has a Shakespearean background. Oh, that's very sweet, though. That's a nice little interaction. Turn around, seem to collect himself. Sonnet 130. My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun. Presumably, he did this because she was so chill about his no. Oh, man. That's really cool. And he chose her favorite sonnet. That is so cool. Dude, Patrick Stewart's a gem. Truly. Like a legend.
I guess I'll give it another try.
Like, I love that story. That's excellent. That really just shows character right there. I like that a lot. Lots of good integrity in some of those people. You know? I've only heard good stories about him, to be fair. Now we're talking. Chat, check this out. Oh, I mean, chat, check this out. Pow. Holy shit. Aim God. That was the name of an Overwatch pro back in the day. Guess what he was good at? Did it. Pro gamer. Lovely story. Yeah, that is a very cute story. He went with a popular sonnet. My mom just melted because it was like he plucked her fave from her brain. Cute. I do love that. Probably Lucio. Listen, knowers aren't allowed to... Listen, I liked when he would pop off in Zen more, personally. That was so awesome.
Looks like I got them all.
Totally. Got a whole bunch of these now. And I know just who to give them to.
Good luck with all that.
Appreciate it. But I feel kind of bad. You got me all these crystals, but I don't really have anything to give you.
That's okay.
Actually, I've got no use for this other bomb behind me. It's all yours if you want it.
Oh, I could actually use that for something. Thanks.
Anytime, Mushroom. Cool.
I have a bomb. Chat, I have this bomb now.
I could use this for something? What could I use this for? Smushy, what can I actually use this for, buddy? Oh yeah, it was the pot in the other area. That's right. So I can get the statue out. That's right. That's right, you see. Wait, how am I supposed to get that there, though, brother? Oh, you can actually jump over. Poggers! Finally, real power. That's right. Kaboom. Oh my god, and Smushy dies again. They know nothing of physics in this world. They do not understand blast radiuses and explosive safety.
Poggers! Oh my god, gamer moments.
What did we find? Oh, this is where the last streamer is. So what does the ring get me? Blam, blam, boom, blam. Wow. Based. Wow. I can't believe I missed this. Actually, I can't believe that I missed that. ADHD, object permanence, keeping track of where I've actually been on the map, combined with I don't pay attention to anything. Yeah, it all kind of sorts out. Oh, by the way, chat. More girl streams soon. They'll be happening.
Hello again. I found another gem. Welcome back to the collection, my beauty. Oh, my gem. They're all home. They've all returned to me safely. Yep, they were all over the place, but it looks really nice with them all together. Thank you, thank you. Gweenie's Radical and Bodacious collection never fails. And hopefully I don't fail you with this reward. What reward? You've guided all my beauties back to their home. I want to give you something that's just as beautiful as my gems, but isn't entirely a gem. To be honest, I have no clue what this thing is, but it's all yours.
I found a precious augmenta. Oh, it's so shiny.
This little mushroom's dazzling. I'm jealous.
I like my gay hat, honestly. Yeah, yay, girl mode. Yeah, it should be fun. Trouble with the open world sometimes? Yes, absolutely. Shiny.
Whoa, this looks really shiny. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, thanks, Queenie. Now to the sacred tree to end the epilogue, I believe. Find out. Yeah, shiny. People writing shiny in all caps reminds me of that unhinged edit of Moana of the fucking crab that's voiced by the dude from Flight of the Conchords. Yelling shiny. I like my gay... I do like my gay hat. It's nice. It's cute. Sacred tree. Here you go.
Found another one.
Perfect.
Yep. Oh my god. The tree had gas. Farted everywhere.
This is it. All four reunited.
Phew. So, now what?
We don't have much time. Follow me.
Okay. Yes. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I like that, Chimes. Oh, yep.
So, that's the heart of the forest?
It is. But I've never seen it so weakened. Hopefully, we aren't too...
Uh-oh. Oh, no. This isn't good. This sounds like Studio Ghibli music.
What the heck is going on? The end is coming.
Is this supposed to happen?
Absolutely not.
Oh, great. Hello again.
I thought you two had this under control. Well, you weren't exactly much help. You're not supposed to need my help. Then what are you doing here? Helping you.
Calm down, you two. We need to work together.
It's too late.
Neither of us can restore the heart now. Maybe you can alone.
I'm fucking up all the voices because this is auto-scrolling.
What if you combine your power?
It's never been done before. But we don't have any other choice. Let's try it.
Why didn't they try this to begin with?
Is the posing necessary?
Aw, they did it! Yay! With our powers combined, we are Mushroom Planet.
Looks like everything's okay.
Phew. I honestly thought we were done for, but you actually saved us, little mushroom.
Oh, that's okay. It was a group effort.
You traveled through the forest and found your way home, and when the forest needed help, you came back to save it. You're truly the bravest mushroom I know.
Cute. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
It's the forest. I think it has a gift for you.
It's drugs. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's cute. It's very cute. Thanks, guys. Can I use you as a springboard? What is this? New mushroom discovered. Huh? Heart of the forest. The mycologist doesn't have any data on this mushroom. Apparently nobody does. So he thinks it's a fictional species. I guess I'll write the journal entry for this one. Oh, wait, Smushy's writing this.
I guess I'll write the journal entry for this one. Let's see. It's shiny. It's got this weird goop layer at the top. Wonder what that's all about. The elders say each forest has its own heart, just like this one. Apparently, they're crucial to the life of everything grown within the forest. So, yeah, pretty important and mystical. I guess that's all then. Bye!
Drawn by Mishu, Smushy, and me. Aw, cute. The heart of the forest mushroom. Adorable. Okay. What's the prize? Sacred Augmenter.
This thing seems really powerful.
All right, cool. So that's a new hat. Hello.
I feel much better now. The heart is healthy, the forest is happy, everything's back to normal again. Indeed. You've both done well out here. Just please don't let it happen again. It wasn't even my fault.
But how did you lose the streamers in the first place?
It was a vicious storm. The winds were so strong, they could have lifted me away. But by the time it all ended, the streamers were gone. So it wasn't my fault.
C. Spara, thank you so much for the follow.
I suppose it wasn't.
That sounds really intense.
Very intense. But I can rest easy now. If another bad storm ever comes our way and takes our streamers, we'll have you to help find them again.
Yay, we did it! Chat. We done did it. Now I think I can just go back home. That was so sweet. It was cute. I like this game. It's adorable. Okay. And away we go. Like, I wonder if there's a true ending or if that was just it. I actually don't know. We'll find out, though. 'Cause I think think the capybara area is next in here. Storm does have the ability to take our streamers by taking their internet. That's true. Hey, capybara. Hey, you got something growing out of your ass. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, okay. It's gone. That's fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I guess there's probably not like an ending beyond that then. That was that. It's cute. Cute game. Very cute game. Unless going back to the island is something I can do. Sacred Home. Wait, no. That might be it, yeah. Claps in the chat if you enjoyed. Just riding around my capybara. This was charming. I loved it. I really like this a lot. Thanks for letting me play the end. Play the epilogue. It was good. This is the kind of energy my brain needed, just because of the stress that the first half of the week has been. So, thank you. I will be back tomorrow night with a little bit of Baldur's Gate. We'll have a good time with that, I believe. Fit that capybara in there. I can't smash that. That's weird. Bald gays rise up. Yep. Those of you who don't have a date for Valentine's, you will have this community's company is your platonic date, and you'll get to watch my Tav romance others, which will be kind of nice. Kind of cute. Yeah, cute. I think the game's over. I think that's all that is. Cute. Really like this a lot. Hope everyone did as well. That's good. It was really good. Really nice little game there. Cool. Well, it is 3:30 in the dang morning. And I got stuff to do tomorrow. Morgan is surprising me. She said, you have planned Valentine's Day. And we don't celebrate on Valentine's Day, so it's just like a little thing tomorrow, I guess. But we normally do our celebrations like the day after or like the weekend after or whatever. Just get like discount candy, easier to get dinner reservations. You aren't confined to a specific special night menu. And we've done it that way for a long time, and it's been great. But she was like, you have been planning Valentine's Day for us for like our entire relationship. Let me take the wheel, because she knows that I'm under a lot of stress. So like easily one of the sweetest things. Again, I love her so much. She's someone who's gotten me through all of this shit. So very happy to spend some time with her. And then afterwards, I'll be live. I'll be vibing, playing Baldur's Gate and chilling with everybody. So, and then Saturday, I'm not sure if we're gonna be going out there. It all depends on the weather again, to go see Ashley, my good friend Ashley Robato. But I'll let y'all know tomorrow once we have a better idea. Thanks for stream. And again, you're awesome. Thanks for the fantastic vibes. I'm so glad I can send y'all into the weekend with some good vibes. Happy weekend officially for, I believe, all time zones at this point. Thank you for being here. This was great. Really fun, very cute game. Hopefully you had a good time. I still can't believe we have Haguna Matata Kwa as the most recent sub. That is really a special thing, honestly. But anyway, chat, couple things I want to ask for as favors. First off, tell people about the stream. Get some new faces in here. Get some friends if you think that they would enjoy our vibe. Hair looks really nice. Thank you. I showered right before stream, so I have that as an advantage. follow me, yeah, like, you know, share clips of the stream, tell people about what we do, point them in the direction of my social media or VOD channel or whatever. Go subscribe to the VOD channel on YouTube. We are getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs there, and the required 4,000 hours of watch time. So the more that you guys watch that, the more that helps me out. And someday I'll be able to monetize the channel, and then I will not feel as scared about not having a consistent streaming schedule. So easy, free way to support the channel if you like what I do. Feel free to follow me elsewhere on the internet. You can follow me anywhere you want, really. I mean, Instagram, Twitter, I don't really use much anymore, but you can follow me there if you want, I guess. I use Blue Sky more actively and Instagram stories more actively. Also YouTube. I was literally just talking to Ethan yesterday about my new ideas for a new direction for the YouTube channel. So if you guys have been patiently waiting as one of the however many subs I have over there, 48,000 very patient people or whatever it is, I have a kind of a new direction I'm going to be going in with YouTube videos that I was telling Ethan about, and he's like, I think that'd be really good. I think that'd be really cool content. So feel free to follow me on YouTube, or subscribe to me on YouTube as well. Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, you name it. Just go find me under the same username everywhere. So, cool stuff on the horizon. More girl streams coming up soon. It's more incentive streams. We are also $10 away from more Freddy Fish. That's incredible. And then after that, we'll set up a goal for the Dig a Hole game that everyone wants me to apparently play. That looks really interesting. See you tomorrow for Tav to Friday. Yeah. Really appreciate everyone. I hope that, yeah, I get to spend more time with you this weekend. But I hope that you're also someone who can walk away from the stream with either restorative vibes or you got a good laugh out of things. You know, life doesn't have to always be all doom and gloom, even in the process of fighting for our rights, even in the process of putting up a resistance, even in the process of us having to mentally weather a lot of the like weird news that's going on in the world. We are allowed to, you have full permission from me to drop your guard a little bit and hang out with some good people. Oh my God, what is happening? That is not me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know who keeps doing that. I don't know who keeps doing that. Thank you. Whoever just did that, thank you very much for the 10. Oh my God, that's really nice of you. Let me put, let me at least up the sub, or the tip goal so I actually remember what we're trying to do. What was the game called again? Dig something? Like Dig a Hole simulator or something fucking weird. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate that a lot. That was not me. Yeah, you guys get more Freddy Fish. That will be very fun. Yeah, more Freddy. Morgan loves Freddy Fish, so she has been rooting for that tip goal to be hit, but she would never, ever pressure you guys into giving. It's called A Game About Digging a Hole. Okay. I think that will be too long for the tip goal bar, so I'm just going to put Game About Digging, if that's chill. A subset of Shiras that are also Brian's is crazy. That's so funny, actually. Alright, there we go. I think that's set up. Yeah, I feel like if I put a hole in there, that's weird to say. Could I put Game About Digging Hole, or does that look too perverse? Let's see. Let's see how the internet reacts to this. Guys, I dig hole. I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but I'm like really into hole. I hate myself. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, Morgan's in the next room taking a relaxing bath while I scream about mushrooms. And hole. It's really great, you know. This is the quality content y'all signed up for. Alright. I think that looks half normal. I guess I could have fit in a hole in there, but actually it looks way funnier. Game About Digging Hole. Makes it look like I don't know English. Yeah, a hole. Ha ha ha. She's taking a bath while you talk about how much you like hole. Yep, like a hole. Love it, guys. So into it. I gotta go. I gotta get the hell out of here. Thank you all so much. I truly thank you so much, whoever sent that last tip through. Got another incentive going. We're getting through more. Smushi is done now as an incentive. There's a lot of other fun things on the horizon, but thank you. Yeah, we got to go eat our Costco cookies we just bought. So, all of you are so wonderful. I hope you had a great time. Thank you for helping this community grow. Thank you for keeping it alive. I really mean what I said earlier about, like, there are so many places on the internet that don't feel like here. And I am very much not taking any of you for granted because I know how weird things can get in communities, and I never really have to worry about this one. Like, thank you so much. But yeah, is that the stuff we should be clipping more? If you'd like to. Listen, there's plenty of embarrassing clips of me out there. Anyway, thank you all so very much for hanging out. Sorry I'm not going to be doing goodbyes. I just got to go. It's like almost 4. Y'all are incredible. Thank you for the follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, tips. Just please know that whether you chatted or you lurked, you are just so appreciated. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for the great conversations tonight. Thanks for staying respectful. Thanks for sharing fun lore about yourselves. I don't get to hear about you guys as much as you hear about me, so I like to hear about you guys. So it's some really cool stuff. I'll see you for some weekend shenanigans as well, and I really look forward to it. Thank you very, very much, no matter how you spent your time here. Lance, thanks for that last second follow as well. Hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. I'll see you. See you very, very soon. Finger hearts as usual. You guys are the best. You really, really are. Please don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.
8 rounds in the 45 and go down.